So this is the first year I decided to participate in a Four Job Fiesta. I didn't even know about it until a couple weeks ago. Probably after I started watching the Seer videos. I don't know when that started. Then seeing Super Pika and his whole everything to do with Final Fantasy V while Seer was suffering through his run got me interested in trying it. Now, I had played the fan translation Final Fantasy V way back when it first came out. It was probably before 2010. I don't remember when it came out. I was very young. It was so long ago that I remember pausing my game in Kelgar's village to go return tapes to Blockbuster with my mom. That's how long ago this was. So, like, I've played it before, but I know I've never actually beaten the game. I've gotten to X-Death, but I died. So this is a whole new thing for me to go through it. And I'm starting off by naming my hero Buttock. Get a little Seer energy in there, even if there's no Z on the end. It's still the adventure of Buttock, journeying with a chocobo. But besides the point, I've never actually beaten this game. I've gotten all the way to the end. I've gotten to Neo X-Death. Remember, I was like doing all Mimic. It was a long time ago on the emulator, forever ago. But I figured I'd try the Four Job Fiesta because, like, I got a little hyped. You know, see, here's a fun video. We're having a lot of fun. So I thought I'd give it a go. And when I did my first Four Job Fiesta, I had, like, Knight, Mystic Knight, what was the other guys? Well, you know the other guys I had, right? The Hunter, the Ranger, and Dancer, right? Not the greatest party. You know, weird having to heal with animals, like, basically the whole time. But, you know, it was a thing, and I managed to complete it. And, like, a lot of weird, funny things happened. Like, I never saw Forza. My 4 knights beat Magician to death with swords. That was crazy. We one-shot the crustacean man that grabs onto your airship. I one-shot him with a Mystic Knight. Crazy. And I'm like, well, why didn't I record that stuff? Because I didn't think about it until it was too late. So I'm thinking, I started the second Four Job Fiesta, I might as well record the whole thing, and if anything weird happens, I'll have proof that the weird thing happened. What do you know? Won't that be fun? I'm not good at writing scripts, I'm just talking and recording my voice. And because I haven't edited a video in a very long time, I'm trying to use, like, Microsoft Clip Champ, which has been updated to be worse. So I cannot record a voiceover while watching the video like I'd like to. It's forced me to record a commentary track on a separate piece of software while I watch the video play. And now it's getting out of sync and not where I want to be, so we're going to skip ahead to the first part where I think you might be interested in seeing what's going on, or I think that my run is going to be fun, or, I don't know, I want to entertain you while also explaining my reasoning and thought process, because apparently I play the game wrong. Every time I turn around and say, hey guys, I did this, everybody's like, ooh, why did you do that? And I'm like, I don't know, it worked though. Yeah, engaging in a little bit of piracy never hurt anybody. Really, the first act of piracy we did commit was downloading the game ROM. I didn't have a PlayStation to play the anthology version on, so this emulated version was the first time I ever played this game. As previously mentioned, in a visit to Blockbuster, where I probably bought a bunch of Sega Saturn games as they were being discontinued. This was early 2000s at the latest, question mark? I don't know. I'm not a hardcore boy or anything, so I don't have any buying restrictions or whatever, so my first stop was to go to town over here and save my game and go shopping at Tool as the pirates get really drunk. If you haven't noticed, I play the game a lot on, like, high speed, just because I don't have a lot of time in my life. I work a lot, so I'm constantly rushing around here with the turbo button on my controller, dropping into the beginner's house just to get some stuff, and nobody cares. And I get why they do that. They, like, bring Ferris in to your party, so she'll show up on the sidebar to see what's an improvement or not, but, like, do you really know it's an improvement? There's no little up and down. It's more like what you can or can't use, and then, like, I can't check her actual equipment, because when I go to the menu, she's not there. So, like, that's kind of, like, an annoying little extra time waste for her to pop in and be like, don't forget me. Well, you know, if you wanted to not be forgotten, come with me. Hey, you might notice that there's a lot less noise going on here. It's the dead of damn summer, and I turned off my air conditioner for you, so that's how much I appreciate you, the people. Anyway, here's Wing Raptor. We're going to hit it with swords until it falls over. There it goes. But when I rolled my 4-job Fiesta, my first job was Knight. the first time around. So the first few fights in the run were really basically trivialized because like I had 4 high defense sword wielders beating the snot out of everything. You think like any kind of Carabalos was going to be an issue? Hell no. We had swords. But this time I got Thief. You might know that Thief is well renowned for its ability to steal things, use a knife to a degree. So yeah, I was kind of low damage. Not quite like White Mage low damage, but at least they have like survivability on their side. Instead, I was more like I had to stab somebody. It's gonna be like that clip from Shaun of the Dead where they're beating the barman with pool keys. You know what I mean? So get right into it with my fight with Carabalos. Either way, not my greatest showing. I didn't even have a knife for Ferris. Or Galuf. This is a problem. Galuf? I don't know which one it is. But we were just very low damage in this fight. I could have sworn I went back to the store. I could go back through my footage and check to see if I looked for knives for sale, but I didn't have any. I totally anticipated not being 4 thieves for this fight. So we're just praying for high rolls and stabbing it with knives. Well, oh yeah, there you go. See. Don't stop me now because we're having such a good time. We're getting kill screwed. At least we're at the point where a potion's worth of healing is actually somewhat decent, so we just drop those on Lena and not die immediately. But I never expected to have actual issues defeating anything until I rolled 4 thieves. I thought that's a testicle. But anyway, I mean, it was just a battle of attrition. We had enough items to survive. We could just stab him and start speeding the game up a little bit just to speed it along. And we have 1 good knife and 1 okay knife and 4 fists. So eventually we do take him down. But it was... who has this much trouble against Carabalos? Carl-Avos? Who is this guy? I guess the one real benefit of having 4 thieves at this point is that the best weapon you can get right now is a dagger, and skeletons drop daggers. So that's good. So I did take the time here in the ship graveyard where there's free beds and free daggers to just equip myself before I tried to battle Siren. I didn't do any of the elixir farming because I don't have enough brain to do that, but you know, got my weapons squared away at least, and up to my damage potential, which is huge. I do find it somewhat amusing that Bard says stand guard for like the first two out of the 3 first boss fights, and then never says it again. But anyway, Siren. So not much going on here still. At least we're all armed this time. So we're chopping her up with some knives. Another epic pool cue moment. But we don't have much else going on. When she turns undead, we could be throwing potions at her, and I think I do, because it's like 50 damage for a potion, but I'm also very thirsty. I'm a thirsty boy. So those are kind of precious. I don't want to waste them all. But also, we need to drink them because she's murdering us. This fight took a little bit, just because we have low damage, and I don't have a lot of great options. But, I don't know, could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. You see, we only kind of mostly got our asses kicked. It's good. It's good. She just kind of dies eventually when you stab her enough times. She just falls over. Like anybody would, really. In Carwin, I wasn't able to buy any new weapons because we already upgraded by killing skeletons. But I was able to find some of these copper PLTs. I'm assuming that's plate, copper plate. We can all wear those, so we got at least an okay defensive boost. It's better than shirts. So nothing too crazy happened on the way to North Mountain. I mean, we had some normal encounters, but nothing that we can handle, even though we have not the greatest party. We don't have a lot of combat power. We can just knife them to death. It's fine. But when it came to these blocks, I didn't think anything of it. I'm like, I'll steal some glasses. That we can all have a little bit of an accuracy buff. Have our accessory slot filled until we have anything cooler. Let's steal some glasses from some blocks. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And then Ferris dies. So I'm left with a decision. I can either spend a Phoenix down to raise her that's worth 1,000 gil, or I can walk my happy ass back to Carwin and stay at the inn for like 30 gold. So I did that second one. So I walked all the way back from Carwin, no big deal, same kind of thing, normal fights, you know, some Gale Cats, and Ferris is dead again. I'll grab this soft and, okay, I'm walking back. This is it, man. I am determined. We're gonna get up this damn mountain. It's not even that big. We have to go through like 2 or 3 screens to get to the freaking save point. Then I can pop a tent, and then we'll be all good. We'll fight Magissa and probably Forza this time, because I don't have a lot of attack, and it'll be great. We'll steal some glasses, and we'll have a good time. We'll get up this stupid mountain, and that'll be that. Okay, we're getting blocked again. But I want to steal more glasses. I only have 3 pairs of glasses. I want a 4th, and Ferris is dead. Ferris is dead. Oh, there's my 4th glasses. Perfect. Now, I have tents. I should just go outside and use a tent. But I'm gonna walk back to Carwin because I have the mental block. I don't want to use items. Like, if I run out of items, I'll be screwed. But like, when am I gonna use 8 tents between the top of that mountain and back to Carwin? Like, the most I could possibly use, 1 at the entrance, 1 at the save point, and then 1 maybe at the save point again on the way back, and 1 at the bottom again. Home sweet tent. Okay, made it up. We're gonna finally go do this Magissa and Forza fight. All this gobbledygook. Listen, the first time I played the Four Job Fiesta, 4 nights, we just beat her. Like, it must have been like 3 cycles of just attack, and we knocked her out. Nothing even crazy happened. Like, we just literally just beat her to death with swords. I don't know, I guess anybody would get chopped to pieces by swords, but, you know, that's how human bodies work, I guess. But in this case, we have low damage, and Lena is poisoned. And no real good tricks or anything. It's not like I can, like, rod break or anything. Not that, okay, on the subject of rod breaking, I don't do it. I didn't know it existed until I started reading about these 4 Job Fiestas, or while watching the Seer video. I had no idea that was even a thing you could do. I know you could, like, use them as items. Like, I knew about the healing staff, like, poking people with that. But I didn't know that you could just break the rod, do crazy damage, and then it went away forever. I don't know, because it's really overpowered, and it's not like an original idea, I just don't want to do it. But, yeah, we focused on Magissa, and left Forza alone. Now he can't get buffed anymore. I think he had regen on him. I wasn't paying attention because I was ranting about how I won't rod break because I don't like the idea of it. It seems like it's just an easy mode, and I thought the whole point of a 4 Job Fiesta was to like improvise, adapt, and overcome. So I don't know. Anyway, this wasn't that bad. We just hit him with knives until he fell over. And Letta fell over, and it was very sad. Do I Phoenix down here? I can't remember. This is a post-commentary if it isn't obvious. As I talk over it? Okay, I did. But, yeah, like, I hate using items. So, the fact that I dropped a Phoenix down to save Lena, well, it is big. That's 1,000 gil. I'm very poor. So, yeah, now I'm speeding it up and trying to race the clock so I don't have to waste anymore. Because I hate spending money on items. But, you know, it worked. Can't argue with results. I told you I didn't know how to play this game. Anyway, we got the Hiryu, and I flew over to Tycoon Castle to get the treasures, because I know there's really good stuff in this basement. Got the katana, got the shuriken, got the healing staff, and we got the other thing. What is that? The bell. Oh boy. I thought this was going to be great stuff that was going to help me with my run. Because they're strong items, especially that healing staff. Can't wait to get a staff user. Foreshadowing, we never get one. Because I have escape, I decided to go get the elf cape out of the basement of War's Castle. Walrus, whatever it is. Because I have escape, and I still get smacked because I can't use it fast enough before these guys just kick the crap on me. So I got the treasures, and still got 3 guys. I'm still good. I got 2 guys. It's still good. Got the elf cape. It's cool. Alright, that's not great. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on Ferris. Hopefully she can then dodge attack, because you know how she likes to die. Okay, alright. Escape? Okay. Count dice. Oh no. And we escaped. Good God. So because we're a pack of dirty thieves, I know these wyverns can drop mithril knives. So that is like my preoccupation. I need to steal enough knife from these boys to equip my squad. And they're not like terrible enemies. They're obviously not hitting me that much. But my steal chances apparently are really low. I have 4 thieves. You think we'd be able to steal a few? Okay, mithril dagger. Perfect. Go ahead and throw that directly on Ferris because she needs it. And keep stealing. We're going to do this until everybody has a mithril dagger because they do way better damage. From like 125, yeah, it's like, okay, maybe 10 extra damage. But still, you know, I'll take what I can get, especially against the big angry elephant that counters him. Okay, armed with 20 potions and 9 Phoenix Downs, in aversion to using items in the first place, because I'm stingy, going to fight the counter boss with a group of knife-wielding maniacs. Not a great matchup, as y'all know. Physical guys against Galera, a counter boss, who will start double countering as he gets madder at you. Not great. Especially, oh, thanks, Elf Cape came and clucked right there. Save Ferris. Throw a potion. This is rough. It's not great. The first time I did this, I obviously had Knight, so I could do, like, critical cover defense and just, like, knock everybody down to critical health, and one guy just becomes invincible and stops the party from taking damage. Can't do that here. We're getting our asses kicked. Like, I'm throwing potions like crazy, and the fight just started. It's been like a minute, and we're already getting our asses handed to us. We have a dead man. I'm contemplating whether I should throw a Phoenix Down on him, because he's just gonna die. He's just gonna get hit with a counter, and then that's it. He's gonna get rushed down. Ferris again with the Elf Cape. That is, I'm so glad I went down there and got it. If I had any kind of restriction that kept me from getting down there, I would be screwed, because that thing is saving our asses right now. We just don't have the damage output or the healing to deal with this. Yeah, ouch. That's terrible. But, yeah, I mean, obviously we struggled through it. I didn't end my run here. It was just a terrible time, and I didn't like it. This guy is a piece of shit when you don't have any kind of gimmick to get through it. It's like 90% of our fight is just healing, and then we attack into gaps. It's like if he had any more health, there's no way I would just run out of potions and die. We would just, the battle of attrition would just be lost. Bye, Lena. Ugh, what a terrible situation. Yeah, I was just speeding it up, watching me die. Oh look, 19 health left. Bartz finishes it. I'm sorry, Botok finishes the fight on 19 health. That's ridiculous. Anyway, this particular 4 Job Fiesta run is known as a Typhoon run, which means that any of my jobs can come from any of the crystals I've previously unlocked. So the first one I got was Thief, and my second roll came off the Wind Crystal again, and I got Knight. So I was able to then shift more of my guys to combat class, which is a godsend. Because, you know, there's a lot of use you can get out of a thief, but killing shit ain't it. But I still have 2 thieves, and I know where you can get some mithril swords for free. So I came into the Shiva Tower so I can get these ice soldiers and steal their swords from them, ideally. I really only need 2. I'm pretty sure I got 4 for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not the smartest man. But anyway, free swords. Can't go wrong with that. Oh yeah, because I'm not the smartest man, I did try to fight Shiva with thieves and knights, and we're all in the same row, and that ends predictably. We got our shit pushed in. I'm under leveled for this, and definitely under geared and or skilled and or leveled. Moving buttock to the back row. Not quite thinking that he's going to immediately get iced. Yeah, I came back to do this later. There's no way we're going to survive this shit. Oh wow, what a cool boat. I'm sure nothing bad will happen down here. Everything's going to be just fine, and I'm blind. Now, like, I remember the first time I played it long ago, not the specifics of it, but that Liquid Flame gave me a lot of trouble. This fight is, like, in my soul as, like, something difficult to deal with. I've parked Ferris in the back because we got a full moon, so you just throw that from the rear. Flame attack kind of sucks. We're about to get fingered. Nobody really likes that. Ferris just is... I was so worried she was getting under-leveled because she just died 90% of the time in this run. I don't know why. This eventually does alter course, And eventually Lena's under-leveled, because you use her for that first, the sand temple, you know, the pyramid. But right now, we're getting our shit kicked in. So I have to make a choice as to how I'm going to do this. Am I going to just whack them with weapons until I die? Or what am I going to do here? He's healing himself. Okay. He will form change if I attack him. So, yeah, we're going to heal the team, let him heal himself back up, and let him burn himself out of him. So, he's going to be at full power, we're going to be at full power, but he will have no magic left to hit us with fire tools. I believe Blaze still works, but he won't be able to directly burn us down with his fire attacks. He's going to waste it all, healing himself, and then we'll be on even footing. It's kind of a cheesy way to do it, but, I was fighting him straight up, and he just about murdered me, so I don't really see any other good tactic for me to do it. Because obviously, even if I wanted to, I couldn't rod break. I don't have any rod users. I don't know of any other way to do it. So this is it. We're just going to potion ourselves up, and now that he's out of MP, we're just going to whack him. So form change. I mean, obviously, he can still use his physical attacks, but that's not what was killing us. He was destroying us with fire 2 direct casts. And now he's a pushover. It's easy peasy. He's got nothing on him now. Not enough MP, dude. Sorry. So, yeah, I don't know. It's not really an honorable kill, but it worked for me, and I'm not going to complain. Results. I don't know how to play this game. Now, I didn't really concern myself with the, many of the items. I just got the elf cape and the defender and some of the other things on the way out, but I wanted to make sure I didn't run out of time, and wow, I didn't believe that was going to be that easy. I didn't think Iron Claw was going to be hard, but wow, he just exploded, just like the castle. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a lucky man, but this time the Four Job Fiesta RNG god shone upon me, and I was granted a ninja as my third job. Finally, a real damage class. I was, I don't know, chuffed, perhaps, the word I'd use. This is really going to help me out. So nothing really crazy happened getting up to Ifrit, but, you know, anything can happen when you're fighting a new boss. I have 2 ninjas right now because I just wanted that raw damage output. Immediately getting hit with fire 2s. I didn't really have a strategy going into this. I probably should have been throwing items, but I didn't plan for any of this crap. I just kind of ran into it and then bashed my head against the wall and then see what happens. Elf Cape come in clutch. Stole Phoenix down. Perfect. Just keep whacking away and hopefully we survive the big nukes. I keep interspersing the run with little speed ups. I'm so impatient. It's a malady. Buttock has 59 health and I'm not healing because I'm trying to speed through the game. Galuf gets paralyzed and Buttock is dead because I'm impatient. I'm trying to speed through the game. But it wasn't that bad. Having 2 ninjas beat the crap out of him made it a lot easier. Now, Byblos isn't the hardest boss on the planet, but he's not a boss for physical parties. You want to burn him with fire. And I only have a fire scroll that I just got off of Ifrit, and I only have 1. So there it is, 1200 damage right off, and then he immediately starts armoring himself. This is what we call bad. I throw my shuriken, my only one, and now it is chip damage until we are... Yeah, I have no other choice. He's going to keep stacking his buffs, and we have to just smack him, and hopefully he falls over first. Which I have a bad habit of falling over and dying. As you can see, as per usual, Ferris is just about dead already. But we're going to keep throwing these swords I don't need anymore. It's just... he only has 3,000 health or something like that. We've already done a third of it. It shouldn't be that bad of a fight, but just the diminishing returns of throwing old weapons at him and just trying to whack him. It's rough. This shouldn't be a rough fight. And I'm dead. Okay, run it back, do it again, preemptive attack, that's nice. Still nothing, what a waste of a thing. But definitely lead off with the fire scroll, because at least that's gonna do, damage to him. That thunder scroll will heal him, but no, throw the shuriken first, so he doesn't have the shell up, and do, an extra 400 damage. Wow, what an idea. Flame scroll, perfect. We've already done, probably more damage now than we did the entire first fight. And now he's not, hitting me with his fire attacks. He's just hitting Ferris, my least useful person, with a slow. Sure, keep doing that. Still, kind of the same idea here. I don't have a good idea, but, I'm trying to go through all my options. There's not much Gallup can do. He's a physical attacker, other than throw potions. Ferris is just absorbing attacks right now, that's fine. But because he hasn't put any shell up, our physical attacks are actually doing something. Ferris is dead. Gallup is wounded. Buttock is slowed. But like he still hasn't put his shell up yet. Or armor, right? Why not? Every other time I fought him, he put armor up, and then my physical attacks did nothing to him. But this time he just kind of forgot? Yeah, and he's dead. What the shit? Why doesn't he do that every time? That was easy. Now, I don't know if there's like an official time you're supposed to roll for your Earth Crystal jobs, but when I chased the bird down, yeah, of course he can't fly because his guts are full of crystals. Ferris knocks him out, and then we got the last two, or these two. There's still more to get later, but I figured if you had Bard and Hunter open, you could roll for the jobs, so I did, and I ended up with Black Mage, which was great because I finally have a caster. Fork Tower won't be as annoying now, but no healing, so that kind of threw off my whole game. I was hoping for some kind of party healing at some point, but there's not many options for that to begin with, but now I have Black Mage, so like, am I going to do any ring shenanigans? Like, oh, put on a coral rings, or fire rings, and nuke myself for healing? Not really, no. But it was a thought. I shouldn't think because my brain's dumb. So after I realized I wasn't going to have any party healing whatsoever, I went to Licks because Butts gets a discount there, and I could buy a whole lot of healing items and status items for really cheap, but also stock up on ninja scrolls because I have a ninja, and I want to blow things up. I buy shit tons of these, and I never use them all because I'm adverse to using items. Like I said, I ended the game with like 90 scrolls in my inventory that I bought for no reason, but, you know, I had an option available. Even though I tend to have abysmal luck, I decided to go into the cave with Jakol. I don't know why. The best thing out of here is a whip I can't use, and some skull eaters I can't fight, but then they run away, and I get the reward, and it's all good. Seriously, I don't remember why I came in here. Just to dig around, I guess, but, like, I never got eaten by the skull eaters. Mud eaters give you pretty good AVP when you kill them. The skull eaters will murder you, but for whatever reason, they kept running away. So I was having, like, incredibly good luck just surviving in the cave. And I got some grinding done, I guess. Like, I didn't really get good items or anything. I seriously don't remember why I came here other than it was a place to go, and my next stop was the end of World 1. But yeah, like, they kept running away from me. So it worked out real good. I didn't have to worry about getting my skull eaten. And then I got some items I didn't really need. Great, yay. Oh boy, everybody's favorite, sandworm time. Once again, no real idea what to do with it. But, you know, screw it, let's fight it. Yeah, don't use magic. I really want to hit it with water scrolls, because water scrolls are cool, and I have a few. But, you know, you hit those holes, and it's gonna hurt you. So, you know, this fight's more annoying than anything. It just takes so long for him to do his little doodad. It's really annoying. Throw your thing. Throw your thing. Yeah, I really want to hit it with water scrolls. I knew it would do a shit ton of damage. I didn't think that it would be that bad for the reprisal. It was, but, you know. If only Ferris gets hit, that's par for the course. I think I'm going to throw another water scroll. So now the idea is just to keep Buttock alive, so I can water scroll it to death. Because it's working really well. I bought shit tons of potion and licks, might as well drink them, and then hit him with a water scroll. I mean, what else are we doing here? I don't want to hit him with a big magic attack. Mid said not to do that. That would be like a crime against mids. But his name is Mid because he's not that good at his job. I could just be nuking the shit out of him, but here we are, fine. Just a couple water scrolls away from victory. Don't worry about it.
So I exit the desert, immediately save, and immediately walk right across the desert tiles and get my ass kicked by the darn Chimera. I don't know why I thought I could fight it, but I just saved, so I was like, how bad could it be? And then I walk across the desert again, because I'm stupid. We play a little hide-and-seek with King Typhoon, who immediately drops us into a pit, because that's what dads do. Then we find this teleporter, and it takes us across the world, and then promptly decides to start exploding, because that's what teleporters do. Just like your dad. Sid and Mid fix the airship, and we take flight, only to immediately be attacked by Crayclaw, our favorite guy. In my first run, I had Mystic Knight, and I one-shot this thing with Thunder Sword tech. But now I have Thunder Scrolls and Thunder Spells, and I just kind of blow him up really easy because he's kind of a pushover. From this point on, the world is kind of our burrito, but the first thing you gotta do is make sure that the floating city comes up and go talk to Sid and Mid to figure out why we can't go there. And I can't align this because I'm playing the game too fast. Long story short, we need Adamantite, and we have to go face the Adamantoise. So we're gonna go smack a turtle. We arrive at Tycoon Meteor, and Goluf remembers how to open it, which is weird because he didn't remember anything before. Grab the Adamantite and face down the Adamantoise. I know what you're saying. He's a tortoise, not a turtle, stupid. But I'm also stupid, so what do I know? Well, Ferris immediately getting hit. But yeah, he's a physical attacker. I stole a drink I can't use because I will never have a, what do you call it, the mixer person. But anyway, I have water scrolls. They do 230 damage. I thought they would do more, but because he's weak to ice. So we're using ice spells instead. That does way more damage. There's no ice scrolls, which kind of sucks. But I could have done like the critical damage thing, where everybody comes in at low health and then Goluf could just guard them. But I'm just gonna, smack him and throw things at him. But mostly Lena's gonna burn him down with ice magic. It's the best way to do it. I just wish I had a better solution for that, but that's all we've got. And I mean, it'd be worse if I only had a physical party, obviously. Elf Cape getting in some work there. That's always cool. Buttock is dying. What else is new? I'm guarding so I can protect Buttock. Do I try a different thing? No, I'll throw a shuriken, but he's so physical resistant. I don't know why I'm trying to hit him physically at all. He has like innate armor or shell or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, he's dead. No problem. Don't worry about it. Quit talking about it. So I spend the night at Crescent's Inn, and I fly up to the floating fortress. Now, there's two fights you can get here with these 4 turrets, either the flamethrower or the rocket launchers. Everybody universally agrees the flame gun is the easier and much preferred fight. The first time I ever did this, I got 4 rocket launchers. Didn't know there was an easier option. Wow, what a difference it makes to get some flame guns. I'm just going to do my best to hit them with the Thunder Scrolls, and then some Lightning 2, and then just blow them to bits. Flame guns, I like it. Nice, cool. These are cool guys. I like them. They give good rewards. They're not that hard to beat. Look at that. Just get a little lightning damage on them. Who cares? Lightning sword? Perfect. Wow. How easy is this? I don't know why I didn't just throw another scroll at him. Probably because I hate items. I don't like to use them. But 0 damage on the rod because damage variance sucks. But then you fight a rocket, and immediately mind controls Buttock. He's confused. Hit touch with a rod. Okay, so he's back on our side. Cool. Immediately, mind controls Buttock. He's not on our side anymore, and he's our strongest physical attacker. Oh god, he beats Goluf to shit, and I poke him with my rod. Cool. Alright, now he has 9 goddamn health. I set Goluf to defend, and I just try to set up Ferris to do something, and oh look, he's mind controlled again at 5 health. God damn. So if I want to poke him with a rod again, I gotta heal him, so heal him up. Fucking A. Set Goluf to guard, so I can... Beats the shit out of Ferris. Why is Ferris attacking? She should be using her item to fucking heal. Oh, now she's mind controlled. Shit. Just burn them down. Just destroy one of them, so I only have to deal with 1 turret at a time. Buttock kills himself. Ferris mind controls herself. She gets hit with another missile, but doesn't get the status effect again. It's just, what a pain in the ass. Like, the flame gun was so easy. It was like this little cool little encounter. Oh, flamethrower. Ooh, scary. And then this guy just fucking ruins everything. Now, like, between all of these fights, every single time I go back to Crescent and stay at the inn, because these fights, half of them are a big piece of shit when you have to fight the fucking mind control Buttock again. Boo-boo. I hate it. Thank you. Just blow it up. Just kill it. Just kill it. I hate these fucking things. Oh, God damn it. Another one of these things. And then flame gun to finish it off. Like, ugh. The flame guns are so much easier. Why can't we just get the flame gun every time? Where am I going? So we spend one more night in Crescent and then go fight the big dong soul cannon launcher doodad guy. Obviously, it's the same kind of strategy. We want to hit him with lightning before he kills us. He already made Golf old to reduce his stats, which is a huge sack of shit. But that lightning scroll does so much freaking damage. Bolt 2, bam. I don't think this... Like, when I first did this on my first Four Job Fiesta, I had Mystic Knight. And just having Lightning Spellblade, this thing had... I had never even got its main, like, countdown attack off. We never even took that damage. Yeah, the second scroll destroyed the launchers, which is really cool. But now we're in a race to knock it down before it gets to the actual, like, percent damage attack. But we're not going to be able to make it. It's just... With Golov being old, he's not going to hit nearly as hard as he normally would. He's already, like, 300 damage less than he was hitting before. But hey, we stole an ether. Yeah, just keep throwing shit at him. He'll fucking fall over eventually. Who cares? But, yeah, I mean, it wasn't super hard. I mean, when I first played this game way, way, way back in the day, I think I was 4 red mages, because I didn't know any better, because I was literally a child. And this thing was, like, the biggest roadblock imaginable. It was just, it rocked my shit, and I'm like, why can't I kill this guy? I have 4 these swords, not really realizing that, like, physically attacking with a red mage is kind of pointless. Like, you should be either, like, a knight with that sword, or you should be a black mage, just hit the spells. Red mage is just too much of a compromise for any of that to be good. Oh, good, Golov and Lena are both dead. But, you know what they didn't kill was the ability to throw scrolls. So, yeah, made that mistake, didn't you, bucko? I guess the real question is, how many more of these can he possibly survive? At least 2. Maybe 3? Maybe? No, there he goes. Moving on into the Ronkan Ruins, or Lanka Ruins, according to this. The main thing here was, I know that the knights, the main physical attacker opponents, you can steal high potions from them. So, like, I'm gonna steal every high potion I can, just to stock up my inventory, because, like I said, we have no good healing, but this is a great place to stock up on somewhat pricey potions. And they're, like, not that strong of an enemy, at least not super strong. I'm not worried about them murdering me, and they're also vulnerable to sleep. I don't know why only the one I was attacking got hit with sleep. But, yeah, basically the strategy was to put them all to sleep, and then steal all their high potions, and then kill them. And I did that for every random encounter I ran into these guys with, just to stock up on things, and to get all the treasure and everything before Arcuavis. It was a good stack of potions, so we got a lot of healing items through this this method, the thief method. Even though I should be farming for the chicken knife, I don't tend to run from encounters. So it took me quite a while to get all the treasure and get to the Arcuavis. The king is being a douchebag, and here we are. I don't have a great strategy for this. I kind of know how he works. I know he has, like, absorb phases and weak phases. I don't really pay a lot of attention to that. I'm just going to just blast him and see what works. Which tends to work for me. I don't know what I'm looking for. I only have 3 types of scrolls, and I've seen them all with my eyes. Oh, Shuriken, sure, throw the thing. I don't know which order he's weak and strong in. Obviously, yeah, I'm thinking real hard about it. I'm like, am I going to heal him when I hit him with this bolt? No. The answer is no. So yeah, I still got the old sword on Golov. I'm so afraid of it, elemental weaknesses, but, like, look, he's physically defensive too. Like, none of this is good news. Like, I know, like, the first time, even when I was on my first Four Job Fiesta, where I had, like, an objectively better group in almost every way, I had trouble with this guy. He actually beat us the first time around, and, like, I don't think I really learned anything that makes me a better encounter haver. Like, I don't learn shit. I'm so dense. I'm just gonna keep throwing things at him and hitting him with spells, and as long as he doesn't have green numbers pop up, I'm happy as a clam. See, the numbers are still white. We're still advancing the fight. Oh man, that rhymed. I didn't even mean that. See, I'm a poet. I didn't know it. Why am I healing poison? It doesn't do that much damage or whatever. All right, just throw things. That's like, I'm going so fast all the time. If I was thinking about it, because Ferris does the least damage, she should always be the potion thrower. But instead, I threw a potion with Golov, who can beat the crap out of you, and then had Ferris attack. It's just I'm not thinking straight. But right now he's on his heal with lightning, so we're switching elements. Hit him with the fire. Yeah, like I said, I don't have a strong... What's the word I'm looking for? Strategy here. I'm just kind of rolling with the punches and going as it goes. I mean, there's not much to it. I don't have a brain in my head. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's not dead. He revived. Half my team didn't revive, though. Why don't my teammates also revive with the power of the crystals? Aren't we not the holder of the crystals? Is that not the whole point? I don't know. Flame Scroll did literally nothing. That was really cool. Bringing back Lena so we can have some more magic damage. Oh, wait, no, she's dead. You know she's just going to die? I didn't. So yeah, now I'm actually using Ferris as a potion thrower and trying to keep Buttock alive. Oh, Defender, right there, or main gauche, or whatever you want to call it. Actually worked, and I blocked an attack. This is why I don't like using items. Like, look at that. I wasted a Phoenix down twice, and immediately Lena was killed. It's so ridiculous. Like, I have the worst luck on the universe, unless it comes to Nut Eaters, I guess. Or Skull Eaters, who didn't eat my skull. Yeah, bring Lena back. Is she gonna die? Gonna use Buttock. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. Oh, and now he's mind controlled. This is like the most common thing on the planet. Nothing ever goes right. I'm speeding the game up now because I'm getting frustrated. Oh, jeez. Nothing ever works out for me in this game, I swear. Except when it does. But we don't talk about those parts. We ruminate on the parts where we were suffering. I don't even know if he's weak to ice or not, but absorbed it. Did nothing. Jesus Christ. Oh, no. Do I survive this? Oh, my gosh. I don't even remember if I survived this or not. Breathwing. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Why is everything terrible? I didn't know the situation could get any more desperate than it already has been. But, you know, I'm willing to be surprised. Oh, good. We all have single-digit health. Like, I don't know how many rakes I can walk into in this fight before I finally fall over and stop moving. But apparently it's a few more. Just keep burning all of our potions. Like, we have so many that we spent so much time acquiring. Oh, my God. Why is everything pain? Why is everything so painful? I don't know what I did to deserve this. But I must have done it. All these freaking fire attacks, all of my elemental attacks are doing jack dick. Not even bothering Ferris. I'm like just speeding up the game because I'm so over this fight already. Oh, jeez. Well, we're back at a full party at least. There's that. I need to attack with Goluf. Holy fuck. Before he breath wings us again. Holy shit. Oh! Why does everything suck? We all have freaking slip on us. It's terrible. Down to 4 high potions. I spent all that time stealing high potions, and I've already used all but fucking 3. God damn, dude. I did it first try, but at what goddamn cost? So Cryo busts in and saves our ass from mind control, Dad. The crystal explodes and releases X-Death from his little grove, you know, because he's a tree. Shit! Anyway, the whole thing comes crashing down, and Golf and Cryo go flying back to the world, and we were like, we want to fly to their world too. So we better go fight all these monsters that live inside the meteors that they flew to Earth. Meteors are spaceships, people. So yeah, Titan fight. Just gonna burn him down. I don't know why I didn't switch Ferris to Knight, because Knight's a little bit more useful. Like, maybe I could steal a Gaia hammer, but it wouldn't be useful because I don't have a Berserker. So I'm just gonna hit him with scrolls and black magic until he falls over. That's pretty much the strat. I don't have float or any way to get float to mitigate the Earth Shaker when you kill him. But I'm not worried about that. You only need one guy to survive. See, we win. from here. I told you I'd come back to go after Shiva, but now it's going to be extremely trivial because I'm super high level in comparison to when you're supposed to do this fight, and I have Fire 2, and yeah, these guys are toast. Like, literally toast because I'm using fire. Oh, a high potion. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of unfair at this point, but, you know, I can't say I didn't do it. All right. Purobolos. Obviously, I know the gimmick. You have to kill them all about the same time. But we have Throne Scrolls and Fire 2. So, really, it's trivial. I had issues in my other playthrough, if I remember correctly, because I didn't have good group magic. Like, I couldn't hit them all at once, so I had to do the thing where you spread the damage around. No, I didn't know. That was a different time. I had Silence Sword, so I had silenced them with my Mystic Knight. That's right. But yeah, they have nothing to life too, because they're all still alive, and they all die at the same time. They worked out. Chimera Brain, much the same as any other fight. I don't have a good strategy, so I'm just going to try to blow him up and see if he stops moving. I don't know what his weakness is, so I just kind of throw a sword at him. Who cares? I don't know, 800 damage. Like I don't like read a wiki or a guide or anything like that. I just kind of roll with it. If I did a little research, maybe I would be better at this game. But I think that takes a little bit of the challenge out of it. Like, my lack of knowledge makes the game harder. And I have no knowledge, so the game can be pretty hard. I'm currently losing my health to Slip. I have 68 health left on Buttock. I'm going to throw the potion with Ferris because I've learned my lesson. But, like, wait, one Aqua Breath right now would just end the run. Well, end the fight, at least. I get my shit kicked. Ah, yes, Elf Cape. See, Elf Cape is so OP. I use it up until I get running shoes. Once I get the Hermes sandals, it's over. Like, there's very little reason to use anything else unless you need the Reflect Ring, like I use against, like, Bahamut or whatever, to stop the Giga Flare. But, yeah, this guy was no problem. No problem at all. Alright, this world sucks, so we're going to jump in and fly off to a different one. All our families are dead. That's kind of sad. So we land on the little, sad, lonely island. I already know to use a tent, so we're going to spend the night, you know, camping out with the sisters. Here comes the abductor. Whoa! Whoa. So, I've never actually killed the abductor. He usually kills me until now. But then I fall for, like, the Looney Tunes trap chest. Golf gets shown us on the Gigatron. He's like, you know what? Screw this. I got a one-man army into the Castle of Evil. I don't care. This is, like, a great showing of Golf's character. He's such an awesome dude. Like, he could have brought a whole army to attack the castle because the barrier's not up. But this dude just like, screw that shit. I'm gonna freaking, like what am I thinking? What do you call those? A commando. He's gonna commando raid alone, carrying 3 people's worth of equipment on his back, fight his way down to the prison, and encounter Gilgamesh for the first time. I love Gilgamesh. He's such a great character. What I don't get is, this entire first fight, he goes, ha! Every time he attacks you. I don't see what that adds. Ha! Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of silly. But, then again, he's kind of a silly character. He's also kind of winning the fight. 4 high potions left. Better chug one of those bastards down. Holy shit. Ha! Yeah, critical. We would have survived. But, no, okay, we would have died. We had to do that potion. Alright, for Tay, I'll let you go. Lucky you. And he's off. That's awesome. Golf lets us free. We're finally back to normal. We go drink from this mysterious pond in the Castle of Evil and go assault the big bridge. Now, this is one of those places where, like, things are actually, like, they're not, like, super oppressive, but there are... Some of them have some moves that can really, like, rock your shit if you're not paying attention. And, I don't have much of an attention span, if you haven't noticed. I don't pay any attention at all. So, I start getting impatient with these fights, speed them up, and next thing I know, they're exploding, and, like, Buttock is, like, down to, like, 100 health. Didn't notice, run right next to the next fight, fighting these Gale Cats. Like, ugh. Silly. So, at least I did notice during the Gale Cat fight. And I'll chug all these Rego potions to get healed up, because I know what's behind this door. It's not a brand new car, or a trip to Tahiti. There's something else back there. Ha! I've been waiting behind this door all this time. I was getting anxious about what I'd do if you didn't show up. Stand guard. It's back. It's the third stand guard of the game. So I still have the ancient sword on Galuf, and I know that's like the sauce in this fight. You want to hit him with old, so his stats are reduced when he starts jumping on your head. I don't really recall what else he might be weak against, so I'm just going to hit him with whatever I've got. But Galuf needs to get that old off, or we'll start taking mega onks damage in the second half of the fight after he does his buff phase. And, yeah, it didn't go off, so that's unfortunate. So, like, I don't know if his second phase is triggered by damage, so I'm trying not to throw items at him so I don't send him into that phase. Like, so I'm not scrolling him or anything. I want to get that old off so he doesn't start, like, just rocking our world. But I don't know if that's even the case. Is it by turns? Is it by time? Like, does the ATV have a timer in it that I don't know about? Alright, old went off there. Perfect. I only have 3 high potions left, and Buddock is looking pretty poorly right now. It's just the theme of the run is just like, I don't have the items I need, and if I have the items, I don't want to use them. It's just stupid. At some point, I do get over it. Like, I have so many items, it doesn't matter anymore. Like, hundreds of thrown scrolls that I will never use. But, yeah, old again. Does old stack? I don't think it does. But if it did, we'd be all set. So, from here on, Goblin Punch. I don't think we're equal level, so it didn't do 6 times damage. Old goes off again. So, yeah, I'm not worried about Gilgamesh. Yeah, armor, shell, and jump. Ouch! Yeah, no, he still did giga damage. I was hoping it would go on earlier so he would have lower damage stats, but, at this point, you already know you're on the right half of the battle, so I'm not that worried about how things are going to go. I think he has a better steal as well. We only got, like, a drink we can't use because we don't have a chemist, and never will have a chemist, but, using a Phoenix Down, I have 2 Phoenix Downs left and 2 high potions. Oh, it's really getting down to it. I don't like that. I was probably panicking even more in the moment, because I look at these things and I start schwitzing, because I'm a sad boy. But at this point, it's like, you know what? Screw it. We're going to start throwing items. I went to Licks before we left World 1 and stocked up on throwables, but I didn't stock up on healing items, because I am a clown of a man. So, yeah. But, he's not, like, an insurmountable mountain to climb. So, yeah, see, now his damage is lowering. Thank God for the old. He didn't one-shot Ferris. 69. Nice. 72. Oh, so, okay. So, the pendulum of luck is swinging back into my favor, thank goodness. Or Ferris would have went down right there. Just throw a scroll at him, bud. Yeah, get him a little wet. Hey. I remembered urgent business. I'll be back. I fucking love Gilgamesh. What a great character. So we meet back up with Kryl, and then immediately Xf activates his barrier and blasts us off like Team Rocket. And even though we were thrown halfway across the map, we land safely. Don't ask how. So we get to Rugor after this, and I meet up with the old man and toss back some wine, some drinks, get a little tipsy, But, the alcohol did not stop me from buying a fuck ton of high potions, because I need them. I only had 1 remaining. Continuing my adventure, I decided to go down to the castle of Kuza, just, I don't know, to see if I get eaten by a shield dragon, but instead I get a little cutscene where Galuf explains about the 12 legendary weapons, and we can't get them yet. So we continue on and find this little Moogle who falls into a hole. We follow the Moogle, who's getting accosted by some kind of Tyrannosaurus bone. Easy, big, undead, scary boss. Just hit it with a Phoenix Down. I have 1 Phoenix Down, and it did nothing. It did nothing. Phoenix Down didn't do anything. I'm dying. I'm fucking dead. Like, what the shit? Anyway. Oh, goddamn, back at Kuza. Alright, try that again. One more time. Okay. Ugh. Phoenix Down. On the monster. Oh, look, it dies instantly. Why didn't it work the first time? Why? Alright, so we followed the Moogle, and now we're trying to figure out where his little village is. It's in here somewhere. There they are, and they're scared shitless of me. Track this one down. It's the one we just saved. So he's gonna feel a little bit grateful all of a sudden and decide to let us into his little tree of treasure tree. There's not that much good stuff in there. Mainly there's a dancing dagger, which depending on your party comp, it could be really good. But the randomness of the dancing dagger kind of makes it a little dog poo-poo. For my purposes, I don't like high rolling for a dance. If I have a dancer, it's one thing, but like otherwise, I'll do something else. Anyway, we find a Moogle fursuit and don it, and then go next door and catfish the neighbor into giving us his elf cape. That's so cool. Anyway, Cryo Dr. Doolittle finds us by speaking to the Moogles and picks us up in the Hiryu. Back at Castle Ball, we're going into the basement. Now, we can't quite get into the final area yet where the Odin Esper is living, but we can face these statues. Now, these statues, you can steal high potions and a double lance or twin lance from them, which is a great ninja weapon. So we're going to try to steal those, but they're also really, really difficult. But you can kill them in one hit with a soft. They'll basically just like cast doom on them when you use a soft on them. So we're stealing and then dispatching them with softs. Yeah, I got that double lance steal. I'm going to put that thing right on. I got the dancing dagger. Not any longer. I don't want to deal with that randomness. But yeah, just we're not even going to bother fighting. Just throw a soft at him. And he'll just kind of die. Woo. There it goes. But anyway, we stayed on here for a little bit. And like it took a long time for me to steal a pair of the double lances. I think I got a third as well. Because you can give them to Ferris, I believe, if I'm not stupid. Oh, also, these things petrify. So that's also super cool. They're very dangerous. But they also give, like, they're probably the best ABP you can get at this point in the game. Like, they're hella dangerous, but the rewards are really great. So, I mean, it's one thing to do. You know that, like, you just buy a soft. And, like, the amount of... second double lance right there. Perfect. But the amount of gil you get from these offsets the cost of the soft, and you can get them right in Castle Ball. So you just go upstairs, buy a bunch of softs, come downstairs, wreck these things, and I mean, if you're not careful, they will wreck you. But normally they come in pairs, and they're so slow that you'll be able to get rid of them both long before they can do enough damage to you. Yeah, now I'm just racing them. They're killing me. No, just end it. We're done here. We're done. We have a little chat with the guards and convince them that we are allowed to go out and play. We are the king and his friends. So they shut the gates behind us because there's monsters outside. I guess the castle ball's under siege by abductors. Now, we fought an abductor earlier, and we whipped his ass, no problem. This guy should be Clown Shoes. Stole his little potion. And now I have these double lances. So I get like a double attack and another double attack. And yeah, he's fucked. Alright, now we're heading north into Kelb. Yeah, ain't nobody here. We have to cross through it to get to the Hiryu Valley. I can't remember, the Dragon Valley. But the gate's locked, so we have to go talk to Kelgar. Kelgar is one of the OG warriors. He's a very powerful little wolf man. But he's like, hey, how cool are you, Mr. Butts? And I'm like, yeah, strong enough to put you in bed for the rest of your life. And that's like what happens. This guy never... He gets whipped by Butts so hard, he never gets out of bed again. Anyway, they unlock the gate, and we can go up into the Hiryu mountain. And yeah, even though I'm never going to use him, I don't have a summoner, I help Golem out. Even though he punched me in the mouth for fun a couple times, we're still going to bail him out of this bone dragon battle. He's fine. I don't think he's a bad dude. He's just a little confused and maybe scared. But we're going to save his ass just to do it. I don't know. He's gonna go with me. Cool. Enough distractions. We gotta get this Hiryu plant. But it's kind of like had too much milk grow, or I don't know. Monsanto has gotten to it because it's going nuts and tries to kill the women. You have to kind of shove them out of the way. I love these little cutscenes. But when I fought this in my other run, I had no group attack magic at all. So all the little flowers, if you don't know, they give you like all kinds of status ailments. So like I literally couldn't, because I only have 4 people, and I did knock them all down. When there's 5 out, I couldn't knock them all down fast enough to not get hit with all the status ailments. But also then I wasn't DPSing the plant itself. So, like, it's kind of shit. But now I have scrolls to throw. Makes it a lot easier. But, like, in my other game, I just raced it. Like, all my guys just attacked the plant itself and just tried not to get too blown up by all the status effects stacking to not hurt it anymore. And that's basically how I took care of it. But now I can just throw a flame scroll and that's it. And hit it with a bio and chop it with swords. It's like, it became a non-issue. It's like, it's crazy just like how different your party comp is. Some battles are like really difficult, and the other ones, and all of a sudden, you know, flame scroll, who cares? It doesn't matter. This is like a nothing burger. It's ridiculous. But that just goes to show, like, a 4-job Fiesta is, you know, always throwing monkey wrenches in your machinery. But anyway, we can scoop up this plant and go feed it to a little dragon guy. So go back to Castle Ball, and they won't let us in because we're monsters in disguise or something. So we have to get our pants wet and go around and flush the toilet and end up in the courtyard. At least they apologize for not letting you in. Anyway, we go up to the top, and the Hiryu doesn't want to eat, so Lena eats a little bit of poisonous plant to show that it's okay. And then she almost dies, but the Hiryu's okay, and I guess Kryle just has Hiryu plant antidote laying around? I don't know. So now we can fly to Guido's cave, and we don't even get inside before At.After just sinks the whole island. He's got that power. Mwahaha. Yeah, I like that. Here he saves us. So we're going to Surgate Castle, trying to see King Zeza, but King Zeza ain't here. He is gathering his soldiers at a flotilla outside of At.After's castle, so we'll go meet him there. Zeza is awesome. He's a cool dude. Very powerful warrior, one of the original warriors of Dawn, but some shit's going down now. He told us to take a nap downstairs, and now there's a ruckus. And it's our my favorite dude. We're getting attacked by Gilgamesh and the forces of Exdev. There he is. There's my boy. It's crazy, these gobbledygooks, like, knocking out the Zeza soldiers off the boat. But Zeza, he's a real OG. He's gonna start kicking these guys' asses. Not that, you know, I couldn't two-shot a abductor, but he's gonna go and do battle on that other boat. And I go and just murder all the gobbledygooks. I don't know why. They're not really a challenge. I mean, they have decent rewards, I guess, like a couple of AVP, some gold. But they're really a nothing burger. They're done. Yeah, it's almost pointless to fight them, but, you know, I like money. So anyway, I clear the deck, and then I go into this little cutscene. Zeza is blasting their asses. He's really cool. We have our own battle to worry about down here at the bow of the ship. But first, I'm Galuf. I open my menu. I don't know why I opened my menu. But when I return, I'm Butts. Who knows why? Starkle, Starkle, little twink. Now it's time that you guys sink. I love Gilgamesh. He's not a serious man. Genji gloves stolen right off the bat. I don't think I ever wear them, but I've got them. Once again, like, just having the Twin Lance at this point in the game is crazy damage. Hitting with bio, because I know he's also not necessarily vulnerable, but I know it just does good damage. I could put the Ancient Sword on Galuf, but right now I'm using the Eepee, because, you know, I'm creepy. That old man gave me a bit of trouble. So it was Enkidu that was fighting Zeza over there, huh? But yeah, White Wind, 4,000 health, steal the Green Beret. Alright, now we're just gonna wail on these guys. 2,400 damage with a melee attack, like it's just a standard attack, is wild. Hit him with the bio. Yeah, just, this is like a straightforward battle. I don't think Enkidu heals again, and I don't believe Gilgamesh does anything else really. It's just a straight up fight. It's a lot different than the other battles. Like, other than having Enkidu come in and just screw with us, nothing's really happening here. It's not as exciting as, like, the one where he has, like, a second phase, you know, where he buffs himself up and then becomes, like, technically more difficult, although I think he's sort of, like, on the downhill from there. Yeah, he just dies. Like, okay. Better chop up his little pal, then. Yeah, okay, later, Tater. What do I blast him with? Just bolt? Yeah. Well, if he's got wings, strike him with lightning and it knocks him out of the sky, I guess. But yeah, it's Goluf is still at 1,000 health. I mean, like, Jesus, 1066. Yeah, no big deal. NBD, we're done. Gilgamesh I don't really take as, like, a petty kind of guy, but, like, he's trying to drag Goluf down into the ocean with him. I mean, he's not, like, a serious creature. And he's also, he can't swim. Hey, you filthy slime, you'll pay for... I love it. Oh. So, we have to get a little bit of rescue here from the Hiryu, which, thankfully, it, has a sense of timing. And now it's our turn to get down to business to defeat the Huns. So, Zeza went to below deck, and we'll follow him down there. I'm going to speed the game up because I'm very impatient. And he's like, hey, move this treasure chest with me. It's like, sure. And now we're in the submarine. And there's beds here. Free healing is, like, the greatest thing on the planet. And I do a lot of grinding once we get to this next spot, the Barrier Tower. I end up on the first floor of this place for a very long time. Just grinding for wall rings. Zeza here says we have to split up. He'll take the low road and we'll take the high road. He's going to give us a little plant to communicate with. But yeah, these wall knights, I spend a lot of time getting wall rings because I need them for something like this. I have 4 of them on because the red dragon will hit you with an atomic ray. I really wanted to steal a flame ring, but I got a high potion instead. And I'm not very lucky, so I didn't try it again. But here we are at the fire dragon. Now, like, normally, yeah, you can just wail on him, but you'll hit your whole group with, like, death ray and just destroy you unless you have a whole lot of health, or just that's something to mitigate the damage. Like, you know, flame rings would work, but I'd rather just grind the wall rings, reflect it back onto him, and yeah, he heals for like 612, but that's nothing compared to like an ice 2. Like, oh look, 1100 damage. It's like, but that would have killed me if I didn't have the wall rings on. So I keep the wall rings on for the rest of the dungeon because these things are scary. And I have to fight another one upstairs to get another box. Because this is out of a spiked chest. Which one is this? Drain Sword? Yeah, it's Drain Sword. So this box, even more important. Yet another red dragon. Same thing, but right off the bat, reflect the atomic ray. You're already at full health, bro. That ain't gonna help you. No flame ring, unfortunately. That's just my luck. But once again, we just chop him up, blast him with ice. No big deal. He can't really get us with the attacks that are gonna really give us too much grief. I mean, his physical attacks are nothing to sneeze at, but he's not strong enough to take us down. Now we get the gold hairpin, which immediately goes on Lena. I don't know why I'm looking at accessories, because I think it's an accessory, and then it takes me a minute to realize it's actually a hat in this game, because like in every other game, it's like a relic or something. But anyway, we're at the top of the tower, and Zeza is in the basement, and he's like, okay, you're gonna turn off that antenna, and I'm gonna blow this bitch to Kingdom Come. So yeah, we'll do that, but something's going on. You wish, but I'm here to stop you. It's the big sucky man. Atmos? Yes, Atmos. Kind of an a-hole. He'll come at you until one of your guys dies, and then tries to suck him into his mouth. And then they go out of the battle. So it's a battle to race him before he, like, consumes one of your team members and kills them. Like, removes them permanently from the match. But, it turns out you can put him to sleep. Yeah, he's sleepy. So he's not sucking Goluf into his mouth now. And as long as I don't use any physical attacks, he'll stay asleep forever. So, this becomes a little game of flame scroll and biocasts. Which is very exciting. This is all I do. I just have Ferris steal, because if she whacks it with a weapon, I'll have to put him back to sleep. But if you don't, he stays asleep. And yeah, that's it, dude. It's just rinse repeat. I'll end up raising Goluf at some point, so he gets the ability points. But beyond that, man, that's the whole fight. Throwing scrolls and casting Ice 2. One last cast of bio, and that's it, man. That's the end of the fight. Yeah, it's very boring. But fighting him, like, normally is, like, really annoying. Because, like, you have to raise your guys, like, right before they go into his mouth. And then he just murders somebody else right off the bat. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Anyway, the tower is exploding now. Especially Zeza, who's stuck in the basement. And is basically pulling the sacrifice play. And Geluf can't handle that, so we have to knock him out to fly him away. I don't blame him. That's kind of shit. Like, one of his best friends just got exploded. But the tower's going down, the barrier's going down, and we'll just head over to Guido's cave and talk to the turtle. Even though Xeth's castle is exposed, we could fight it right now, but we have other things to do. Like move this big heavy rock. It's kind of a stupid little puzzle down here, and I'm not going to show the rest of it. Instead, I'm going to ride a turtle to find another turtle, which I'm going to abuse the animal until we realize this is Sage Guido, and he's going to tell us to go to the forest more and take this stick with you. The stick will grant you access to the forest. Stick. Anyway, so we're going to go into the town of Moor, or Mua in this translation. I'm going to get a Guardian, even though I don't really need it, and I kind of confirmed that. I got double lances. I don't really need a Guardian. Although, maybe 2 Guardians would be kind of like killer defensive. Who knows? But anyway, we wave the stick around, and it lets us into the forest. And now Xeth has sensed us in the woods, and he's just going to set the whole place on fire. Smokey Bear be damned. So here's where I kind of fuck up. So right above me, there's a chest there, and I need to open that chest because it's got an Aegis shield in it. You know, like the best shield in the game. Yeah, I fucked up. So now that I'm waiting down here with the Moogles, the forest is burnt down, and if I go to open that chest, now it's a flame shield. Oops. Anyway. We wave our stick around, and it opens up a path to the big tree. The cool tree. Go into the interior of the tree, and now we are faced with 4 crystals. Oh, so I kind of know the gimmick of these. They each have their own elemental resistance, or they'll absorb. And then when they get to low health, they start nuking the absolute shit out of you. So, like, I had it in my mind, like, oh, this is going to be like one of those things where I need to... individually, or not individually, I need to hit them all at once, and I need to bring them all to low health at the same time, which is it's the opposite what you want to do, because then they're all really angry at you at the same time. It's also really hard to do because one of them will absorb your element. So I had the wrong idea here. The first time I played through this, I believe I was able to instant death them, I want to say, or I was using some kind of spell blade. I can't remember anymore. Pretty sure I just deathed them. But anyway, we get aqua raked and murdered. So that's cool. So we got to run that one back. So now the idea is I'm going to focus each one down individually, and then that way they won't get to their big Angie zone and just totally wreck me. These things have a lot of health too. And they're also super high level, which gives them, like, resistance to, like, those kind of instant death spells and all that stuff, even though they're not heavy, I guess. But, I know this one doesn't get affected by fire, so we're just burn it down. Ugh, Aqua Rake. It's still bad news, but we're gonna survive it. That one's dead. Okay, so now that there's one out of the equation, it's that much easier to kill the rest of them. It's, you know, there's diminishing danger when you have multiple enemies like this, and there's no, like, gimmick to where the fewer they are, the more dangerous they are. Ugh, Lena? No, that's Ferris. Ferris is dead. That's the theme of the run. The theme of the run is Ferris is dead. But at least right now, I can use Geluf to absorb some damage and protect the party. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. So keep doing that until we can get things back in order. Seeing as everybody's in low health right now. Defend is the only thing keeping us alive. And, like, I don't even know off the top of my head which one's which. I do know the left one is arrow. It's like air element. So I don't remember which one's which other than that. It's like lightning that one? No, he completely... he didn't absorb it. He just ignored the lightning, which is a piece of shit in its own right. I believe... No, I have no clue. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend like I have knowledge. I don't know what each of them is. And in this fight, obviously, I also don't know which one's which. Or I would be casting more efficiently. But I don't know, and it's dead. So... I'm just getting really lucky that they're not using some kind of, like, group non-physical attack. Because Golf is keeping us all alive right now, and he's a real Chad like that. This isn't a fight I would think of would be a night defense battle, but here we are. It's more like a gill turtle thing, which I didn't fight the gill turtle because I don't have float. And I was not going to deal with that bullshit when I didn't need the money. So, just trying to knock these crystals down. Like, yeah, a lot of people in their Four Job Fiesta runs will use, like, instant death things to kill these guys. Which is, like, I don't blame them. It's really good. Wow, that was a really good reflect on that Fire 3 onto the guy in back. So now we know the guy in back is... vulnerable to fire, so that's good because that's the wind guy, right? Yeah, and he's the only one left, so he's gonna get really upset at us and start hitting us with arrow, which is fine. I've got reflect on. Arrow is not reflectable, so we're not gonna be fine. So oh, it is. I thought it wasn't for some reason. No. Anyway, see, I don't have the knowledge, but and I hit him with the air knife, so he gets healed for 1,000, but we hit him for more than that. Ugh. But anyway, it's like I died like immediately the first time around, and then with critical defense knight somehow make it through. So we defeated the crystals, and we didn't realize until it was already done that that's a bad thing. Yeah, we did the work of X-Death because he wanted to shatter the crystals, or at least take their power, and he starts just like tasering us, which is bad. But Cryo gets like the tingles. And she comes and saves our ass again. But X-Death is like, hell no, I don't deal with children. I'm an angry tree. And yeah, Godluff does his little final stand, and it's really sad. It's kind of funny, though, that, like, if I just put defense on him, yeah, eventually only the sap it kills him because he's reflecting all the damage. I don't know. I found that amusing. Reflecting all the attacks back on him except for Meteor, because you can't reflect that one. But, yeah... Godluff gets smashed by X-Death in a fight you can't win. I don't like fights you can't win. They're kind of lame. But I get the plot contrivance. It's just upsetting. Nobody wants to lose their grandpa. But we do. X-Death gets away. And we have to have a sad moment. Sorry, Godluff. Nothing works. And poor Cryle. She's just a kid, dude. It's freaking awful. But she gets, like, the shivers and feels Golluff calling, and then his crown falls. And she inherits all of his powers, so it's like he never left. I mean, he did. He's dead. But she's going to take his place and now be a warrior instead of a kid. Lost her childhood. Anyway, fly to X-Death's castle for a little revenge. And go upstairs, and this place is gross. This place is really gross. I don't like it. Anyway, I'd fight Carbuncle, even though I don't need to. I don't know. I keep doing that. I fight the summons, even though I don't have a summoner. Stole a wall ring, which is pretty cool. I don't need that. But they do sell pretty decently. And he's doing that gimmick where he bounces spells off his reflect to get past our reflect. Ferris is fucking dead. What else is new? But I also know he's vulnerable to Petrify. I'm trying to bounce it off myself because I don't know. I'm a special boy. He's very defensive. Like, he's got like a second phase where he becomes weaker. But right now it ain't it. But okay, see now he's taking the damage. So now I just kind of hit him with a Petrify and boop. There you go. All done. No problem. I also switched jobs around here because somebody maximized night there, Kryl. So we run into Gilgamesh, and he's like, I got what's in the box. And it's like, oh, I'm going to take it from you, son. I love Gilgamesh. Immediately shrinks me because he hates me, yet loves me. It's one of those kind of relationships. Does a strange dance to put me to sleep. What does that dance look like? That's what I want to know. So we got a lucky mallet to get rid of the smallness. And just start nuking him. Once again, like, Gilgamesh is not a difficult fight, especially here. It's kind of like a more a story fluff battle. Got his high potion. Hurricane, what did that do? Jack and Dick. But yeah, just kind of lowering his health until he decides to hit his, I don't know how much damage you have to do to him, but he'll, transform and put my party to sleep some more. So, let's see. This is the 4th time, huh? Makes me kind of happy. A hurricane drops your health down to 1. Okay, cool. By the way, where's that jolly old man? Next death. I see. I think Gilgamesh is, like, more human than most people. He's got a character arc. Okay, this is the end of my warm-up. Gilgamesh change. Now he's all badass. But, he's got the Excalibur, unfortunately. So he can't really fight me. So the battle turns around instantly, so... Just like before, second phase is just kind of a joke, but... What the... This is the strongest sword? Nah, bud, sorry, it's in the Castle of Kuza. And then Xf banishes him to the Clefted Dimension. So I'll go avenge Gilgamesh. Yeah, don't try to stop me. Yeah, stop this motherfucker. We're gonna get ya. Do you even know what I'm trying to do? I'm returning the world to its original form. It's like, yeah, well, guess what? We're gonna return you to the tree farm. Immediately, Ferris gets freaking doomed. But now, yeah, see, I gave Kryl one of the daggers, the twin lances, so she can actually do damage. Yeah, throw the Fuma Shuriken, 5,000 damage just about, damn. Ice 3, any of the level 3 or Aga spells will kick the crap out of him. Oof, one-shot vacuum wave. Like, he does, like, a lot of, like, standard nukes, but then just does something like that. It's annoying. Gravity 100 removes float, I believe. I don't know why he hit me with that. But I stole a bunch of Warhammers, so I'm going to throw that at him. Bonk. Should probably raise Ferris. Oh, Vacuum Wave Kryl. She's immediately fucking dead. This is just like the story of my life is just, oh, the person you love, they're dead now. It's wild. Like, I don't feel like I'm under-leveled here. It's just this guy is such a cheap shot machine. Like, eventually he goes into, like, a magic nuke phase, and because we have wall rings on, it won't matter. But right now, it matters a whole lot. Ouch. And I have 10 high potions left. It's like, I had, like, 40 in, like, the barrier tower. And now I have 10 left, because I get my shit kicked in all the time. It's so ridiculous. And you don't know how much you miss having a white mage, or just being able to use the freaking heal staff until this happens. But thankfully now he's, like, flaring himself. That makes life a little easier. It always helps when the boss damages themselves because you're wearing the right shirt. Or ring in this case. 7 high potions, Jesus. Yeah, just try to knock him down. I fucking vacuum wave. Yeah, now he's like double attacking. So he hit me with the murder move and then nukes himself. Alright. I mean, I could have been worse. Could have been 2 vacuum waves. Like, oh. Why do I even bother resurrecting people? Jesus. It's like how this game goes. I can't do anything. I'm just constantly dead. Jesus. Why? Why is he having out for butts so bad? Could you just like lay down, bud? I'm getting tired. I can't do this all day. Oh, the vacuum wave missed. Thank God. Ugh, 6 high potions left. Holy crap, dude. What a sad situation. Like, at this point, like, I don't think I thought I was gonna win this fight. Like, I was just... Everything was just going wrong. Like, Letta's about to get doomed. Like, it's just... What are we doing here? Alright, let her get doomed. Phoenix down. It's just... What a terrible situation. And that's... like, half the situations I get it. And he nukes himself to death. I don't even know what to say about that. It's like, if he would just, like, vacuum wave us, we'd all die. But instead, you know... Ah, you got wall on? Let me just bounce one of those back into my own fucking face. Anyway, the crystals are shattering. That's bad. And, we wake up, on the ground somewhere. Where's the castle? Nowhere. Since we woke up next to Tycoon Castle, we might as well go in and say hello. Naturally, the Chancellor awaits us after the death of King Tycoon. He's happy to see that we have not just one, but 2 princesses again, and they want to have a big fancy dress party. Butts is getting a little excited over here, but not so excited for the party itself, neither is Kryl. She goes to Kryl a little bit on the balcony here, and Butts is like, let's blow this popsicle stand. Let's get out of here. They do have some second thoughts about leaving Lena and Ferris behind, but, you know, they're too far gone. They're busy with their fancy party. Of course, timing being what it is, the man comes to tell us that the bridge has been restored. And now we can go cross that bridge when we get there. Anyway, we go back to the pirate cave to go check on our bird, and there he is. Boko's hanging out. Kryl does her Dr. Doolittle thing and talks to the bird, and he wants to introduce us to his wife. Wow. Bird wife. And she's pregnant, but like any good adventurer man, we're going to abandon his pregnant wife and go on an adventure around the world. Because that's how adventurers do things. They forego their families to go run around on a bird. Boko is famously good at jumping over holes, but not this one, because we fall in. And now we're getting the old pinchy. Antlion is one of those, like, fights you don't think about. It's not really a boss battle. And I didn't think about it too hard. Stole a high potion. Like, come on, we're doing great. But my level's already been halved on Buttrock and... Buttock? I've already forgotten his name. It's only been a day since I last recorded. And, yeah, we died. We died. And we're back at Tycoon Castle, so getting all the way back to the Antlion Cave. The Cave of Despair. But this time, he doesn't have Buttock's level, so it goes the way it normally goes. I mean, yeah, okay, Kryl gets level half, but she's not the two-handed damage dealer here, right? Just burn him down, because he's one of the easiest enemies in the game. You don't even think about him as a boss. And yet he killed me, so figure that out. So we're getting dangled a rope down to the Cave of Despair, and of course, women, children, and birds first, so send Boko up. And then the rest of us go. And yeah, it's our rope user, Ferris. The second, and only the second time, she saved us using a rope. First time being before Magissa and Forza. So we nip on over to what appears to be Guido's cave. It's now above ground instead of being below the ocean, and he's turtled right over, so we gotta flip him over and have a little talk with our sage turtle. But little do we know, we have a hitchhiker. Whoop! It's a stick! The twig is X-Death! And he's gonna start just casting everything into the void. But little does he know, while he's blowing up all of our stuff, that Guido is not just a wise sage turtle, but he's also a ninja turtle, and they have a ninja Dragon Ball Z fight. But he just kind of goes away. Poor Guido, he's always on his back. But he's like, man, we got to call an emergency meeting at the library. Now, I don't know how he knows this, or he must have been here before, because he just turns that staircase to a table. And then we combine the two halves of the book to be one big book, and it tells us all about the sealed weapons and the shrines and all this crap, and it tells us what we have to do to kill X-Death. Like, cool. I like killing X-Death. Anyway, my next stop is over at Moor to go talk to this mysterious man in the woods, who I left a big part here where he wasn't talking. I don't know why. But we have a choice between the Brave Blade and the Chicken Knife, and naturally, because I have run away more than once, the Chicken Knife is the only option. The Brave Blade in this version, there's no way to restore it back to full power, even though I could really use a strong sword. It doesn't make sense for me to not do it. So now I spent an inordinate amount of time running around and just fleeing and checking to see how much power the Chicken Knife has gained. And I just do that until it no longer gains strength. Our next stop is obviously the Pyramid, and we have to fight the Gargoyles, which they are technically a boss, but not really. The gimmick is if you don't kill them both within a certain amount of time, they revive. Which it would be great if we had better group damage, but we really don't. But then again, we also have a Black Mage and the Chicken Knife. The Chicken Knife is currently on Ferris because Kryl doesn't currently have capture, so she can't necessarily use the Chicken Knife without trying to run away. So I have it on Ferris right now. Eventually, Kryl will get capture, and then I'll be equipped on her. But yeah, they're not difficult. We just knock them down. We're gonna use the book, open the door, everybody walk the dinosaur. There's no boss in here. Like, I fought basically everything, and I killed all, like, the Omega clones and everything. It wasn't that difficult because I have lightning and fire. But it turns out getting to the top of this thing summons Bahamut, and he challenges us to fight on North Mountain. And our boat comes back. Our airship boat, submarine, combo piece. Anyway, walking on the way back to get to our airship, and hey, Lena. She's brought by the Hiryu. But it's not really Lena. She's possessed and tries to kill us. And then we get to see the more stuff being cast in the void, including our healing pot at the library, which sucks balls. But the Hiryu comes down, splits this naked lady away from Lena, and then we capture and steal her clothes. She already wasn't wearing any, but here we are. So this lady, she has different immunities that she rolls through. I know she's not immune to fire right now, so I blow her up. I also believe you can sleep her and then just nuke her, but I have a chicken knife, so we're just gonna whack her with chicken knife and nuke her. Oh jeez, whatever I have on. Ferris just healed the crap out of her. I might be the ice brand. I wasn't paying attention, obviously. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and change that out. Wasn't thinking about that, were ya? Yeah, I have the Slumber Blade right there. Put that on. Nope. 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 Yeah, flame. Yeah, right now you have fire weakness. Or not, no. She's switching to bolt, so she doesn't have fire weakness. But it still did decent damage, so it's fine. But yeah, this is like a nothing burger boss. Later. Well, we smack Lena out of it, and thankfully she's not, comatose or anything. She's technically dead. We had to raise her. But we have bits of tablet to go and unlock at the sealed castle of Kuza. So, thankfully, we have a healing pot here, which is, almost as good. And sprint across here. And, oh no, it's the Ekdeath Soul, which I don't currently have any holy, which is his big weakness. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a powerful, mighty man, so I can blow this guy up. I've got black magic on Lena, so she's got access to the Aga spells, although with the ninja, she doesn't have great magic boost from her class. But or she's not equipped with a rod either. I have Buttock equipped with fire and ice rods with dual wield, so he can boost both elements for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not a serious man. But yeah, I'm not doing as much damage as I kind of thought or hoped or wished. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, he dooms himself, but he's immune to doom because he's a soul. So he just comes right back. Does that heal them all the way? I don't know. It's just not a great thing. Oh yeah, I'll just knock this guy down because I know they give good reward. Maybe not experience reward, but I know they give good ability points, and of course I'm always thirsty for ability points. So the greed got to me, and one of the NPCs in Moore said, hey, greed can really get you in trouble, and in this case he was right, because this guy is really hard as nails, and my hubris made me believe I could defeat him, and now he's gonna start just deathing us one by one. Yeah, run away. Chicken knife farm a little more. It's already maxed out. But anyway, I have to come here and make my decision. I can get 3 of the weapons And of course, my classes: Knight, Ninja, Thief, Black Mage. Thief already has like the best weapon I could get, the chicken knife. So obviously I need the Knight Sword, a Ninja weapon, and the Magus Rod. So I go get Excalibur, Sasuke's Katana, and the Wizard Rod, I believe it's what it is. It's kind of like there's no big choice, because like, I'm stuck with these classes, and like I don't really need the Assassin Dagger, although I will get it later. But yeah, I have the chicken knife, so I don't have an immediate need to fill that slot. So I could just arm myself with these things and just go nuts. We get a cutscene to X-Death's little minions he's sending after us to the shrines, and a quick detour to get the magic lamp from the Istori Falls. And another little sidestep here to this mysterious little patch of woods. And yeah, Town of Mirage, the Phantom Village, where I go and sell everything I've ever gotten to buy some running shoes to equip my party. Since, like I said, I'll use those wall rings up until I get running shoes, since I don't have party magic. And then take Boko on a little run around the world to get another piece of Mirage something. Namely the Mirage Vest, which is a gift if you run around the world. Oh, random encounter. Perfect timing. But anyway, fly back down to the Phantom Village, go get my Mirage Vest, and I'll throw that on Kryl to keep her from getting smacked in the face, because she's a little soft thief person. Yeah, thanks. Alright, next visit, I'm going to go to the Cave of Jakol once more, and I don't need to go fight Odin, but I'm going to go fight Odin. So I believe, or at least I did believe during the fight, that he is weak to break. Like, you can petrify him, it one-shot him. So my idea was I'll just whack him normally, and then every time it's black magic time, we're going to just try to hit him with petrify. And if I accidentally heal him with Excalibur, that was stupid. Yeah, try to break, and nothing. Well, that's not great. Alright, well, we have 40 seconds left. We have plenty of chances with our haste to come back and break him again. And change the sword back out. The sword shuffle is a common thing. Oh, God. Yeah, that hurt. But at least I didn't heal him with frickin' Excalibur again. And break failed again. I'm panicking. I'm speeding up the game. Oh, God. Can I get a break off before this guy murders me? 16 seconds. And the music ramps up, too, while you're doing this. It's scary. Screw it. Hit him with lightning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, and from there, speaking of summons, we'll go up to North Mountain. And the enemies have not changed here, which is a hilarious revenge path for the enemies here killing Ferris so many times back when I first played. Oh, of course, one random encounter right before the top. But anyway, we come up here to meet Bahamut. He's going to fly down and be like, oh, you defeat me, the Lord of the Dragons. We're going to defeat him. For some reason, I thought I did this with wall rings. That might have been on a previous run. But here it's just a race before he just giga flares the shit out of me. Remember to switch back to real Excalibur. I still have Excalibur in my inventory, which is kind of silly. I'm really bad at navigating these menus, apparently. I keep going like all the way to the bottom for some reason. Yeah, hit him with real Excalibur. I don't know why I haven't just thrown Excalibur at somebody. I'm not a serious person. But, yeah. It's just a race to kill this guy. We all have haste on, which helps a lot. But one Giga Flare will just turn us into pudding, so we can't really deal with that. I don't know why I'm capturing with Lennon. I think this is because there's no penalty, because she can attack with both hands, but just having it on the memory cursor so I steal whenever I fight, maybe. But she also has black magic. I think at this point she has enough weapons to where it's better for her to attack than to cast. Physical attack on the black mage in the back row. Very good. I just want to take this lull in the battle to say, hey, thanks for watching. This is a long video, and I appreciate you being here. At this point, I'm just worried that, like, eventually the timer is going to hit, and he's just going to blow us up. But it never happens, and he just dies. Well, that was easy. Yeah, we got the Esper Bahamut. We don't have a summoner. Speaking of places I don't need to be, I'm going to the Phoenix Tower. Mostly because of the magic pots up in here. I really want to get the 100 ABP that they give you when you give them the elixir and they run away. Otherwise, I don't need to be here, but, like, if I could throw, like, a couple elixirs that I can farm if I really want to, the Wind Shrine is there, I can just get as many as I want, but really I want those levels. And then we get the touching scene where Dying Hiryu falls on the tower and turns into the Phoenix and rises again, and then we get another summon I'll never use, and the sad cutscene of the past, Elena, where you have to make a decision that doesn't matter, and yeah, it's all sad. And then I have to walk my happy ass down the tower because I don't have teleport. Damn it! And then we're gonna fly over to the Wind Shrine, not the Wind Shrine, the Island Shrine. That's our next stop. A lot of goblin. Try gobbling these nuts. Right, Island Shrine time. So let's get in here and fight the gargoyles again. Now that we have like a full group, it's not gonna be nearly as big of a deal. We don't have to worry about spreading it out or Cryle suddenly dying. We're pretty well set up here. I right now have the chicken knife on Buttock's offhand, so when he does his double attack with Twin Lance, it doesn't set off the chicken knife run. And I have the Excalibur on Lena again. I never freaking learned, do I? Just heal the gargoyle, who cares? So, like I said, sword swapping is definitely one of the many themes of my run. Also, I have Cryo with equipped swords because she was a knight, so she can equip the powerful weapons as a ninja, which is always fun. Yeah, so getting sucked through the Succumer Bob Raiders, and we're gonna come out at this spiked chest and fight the Invisible. I didn't really think about the Invisible. Might be hard to hit, so I initially just try to smack him with weapons, and it doesn't really work that well. Very smart. Eventually, I learn just kind of... Well, nah, it's not that bad. I've also switched classes. I'm getting to the point where like people are constantly mastering classes. So I'm shuffling them around a lot, trying to make sure that everybody has some kind of... I try to break him and it didn't work. I think... I don't really know, but I always had the feeling that humans can be hit with break and just die, but it didn't really work. Oh, and now he's got Image on. See, his little shadow turned blue. So let's just hit him with big magic and blow him up. Yeah, dodge that, bro. I don't know how otherwise to get around the image. Except that Lena has black magic equipped, so I can just blow him up. Yeah, can't dodge that, can you? But otherwise, yeah, I don't really have much of a thing to do other than just cycle through all the black magic and beat him up. Oh, nice. Capture actually landed. I must be doing chicken knife on Buttock because he's not attacking with a big sword. I must be capture chicken knifing with him for whatever reason. Like Lena doesn't... Yeah, because Lena doesn't have capture yet. I don't want to have her with the chicken knife and trying to run away. So she's using black magic as her secondary skill right now. This is the end. And he's gone. My only friend, the end. We get the Rising Sun, which I don't even think I use. But in the other monster in the box, I get a Machine Head, which is just like a little Omega clone man. But you know, he's not nearly as scary of a guy. I could just bolt him to death with 2 different people. Although, yeah, with Thief, Lena does not have great magic skill, but it doesn't matter. It didn't even need to get a Ferris with a rod boosted magic skill. It didn't matter. What I did do is I ran into a lot of these birds called the Tote Avis. Wow, what a scary guy. I ended up fighting like 7 of them before I even got to Wendigo. Kind of ridiculous. Like I don't run from them. They just have way too much health, and I just beat them to death and waste a lot of resources just trying to battle down these guys. They have like something like 35,000 HP or something stupid like that. It's really dumb, and I'm really dumb because I can't not fight them. Like I said, like I lost one of the fights in the footage, but before I fought Wendigo, I had stolen 7 Avis Killer bows, because like I'm using capture on Buttock. And I doubled one in the bottom corner there. But yeah, I had 7 Avis Killer Bows, meaning that I fought these things 7 times before I even got to freaking Wendigo. And it just grind them down. I don't care. Just hit them with magic. Beat them up. It doesn't matter. They give decent reward, so it's not like a huge waste. At this point, like, even though I've had my past aversion to using items, I have fuck tons of them now, and I have tents and shit, so, like, yeah, fight them and go take a nap. This room is right next to one with a save point, so it doesn't matter. Coming off the save point, we're going to go run into Wendigo. Everybody knows this fight. It's the annoying one. Although in this version, he's called a Stoker. Why is he called Stoker? I don't know. But, yeah, just playing the hide-and-go-seek with Wendigo is always annoying. But he's never been a difficult fight. Nobody's ever lost to Wendigo. I mean, come on, he's freaking Wendigo. Who cares? It's like the easiest battle in the game, this guy. Ah, so yeah, I guess I put the Rising Sun on Lena there so she can attack from the back. But, you know, protect her from all the physical attacks from Stoker. And getting our brains sucked out. But it's not a big deal. We're just gonna just bolt the whole group and then get blazed. And then that hurt pretty bad, except for Ferris, who absorbed it. We're all having... we're all getting hurt. Am I panicking here? Am I gonna just hit them all again and then get blazed again? That's not smart. I didn't learn the first time? Oh no. I did not learn. I did not learn the first time. I did not learn the first time. Oh, God. Yeah, I've said it multiple times in this whole thing. I am not an intelligent man. And then I don't capture, so I use chicken knife and try to run away and waste my turn. Get Hurricane down to single-digit health. Oh, jeez, what the shit. Better throw some potions. How many even do I have there? It's not enough. 64. Okay, I do have enough. Try to revive Kryl. Alright, yeah, okay, we're reset. Alright, we gotta learn a little patience and actually fight Wendigo. Stoker? He's Stalker now, according to this. But it's Wendigo. We gotta fight him normally and not screw it up. It's like it's one of those annoying fights because you have to play like which one's the real one, boo, and if you use the group magic, he blazes you the fuck, and you don't want that. So, oh charm, oh geez. So, at least one of my really good physical attackers is now charmed. Ferris is dead. This is what we call bad. Yeah, lightning, so it didn't knock him out of charm. That's great. I'm going to swap over to Excalibur so I can whack somebody without destroying them. I don't know why I whacked Lena, because Buttock is the one who's scary to fight. Yeah, and he just wiped up party. Who's ever lost a Wendigo? Alright, so now I gotta do this smart. I can't be stupid again. Yeah, Stoker, whatever, who cares? Alright, so once again, it's just a long fight where you just have to single target everybody, and it's just a big pain in the ass. I get lucky a few times where I just happen to guess correctly which one it was. Yeah, even attacking with Ferris's little rod, just trying to poke out the correct one. Yeah, this fight takes forever, but I just don't make that mistake again. I don't attack with magic or group fight. I just single target, suss them out, and beat them up. This fight takes forever, so I'm going to skip it. Anyway, several minutes go by as gently poking and prodding at I guess the Wendigo clones. Till eventually Buttock whacks him there so she can attack from the back. Goes down. Protect her from all the physical attacks from Stoker. And that's the end of Stoker's brain sucked out. But it's not a big piece of tablet. Just that means we can get another treasure we probably don't need. And then get Blaze Fork Tower. So we can go get pretty bad Flare, because we can't use Holy. We don't have a White Mage. We're all having... We're all getting Davis. Alright, back to the airship. Am I panicking here? We got places to be, like the Fork Tower. am I gonna hit them all again and then get blazed again before I get into the place? That's not smart. So yeah, it's pretty easy. I didn't learn the first time. Obviously, Butts and Kara will go up the physical side. I did not learn the first time. Lena has black magic equipped as a first time. She will go up the left side with Black Mage, Ferris. Yeah, I've said it multiple times. One side, I am not an intelligent man. No big deal. I'm not gonna like get any of the random encounters up here. I don't really want to knife and try to run away and waste my turn. So get Hurricane down to single-digit health. Magic equipped on. Yeah, there it is. Better. I'm not gonna run for everything up here. We're just gonna make sure we grab the one rod. And 64. Okay, I do, man. Just get to the fight. Try to revive Kryl. Alright, yeah, okay, we're reset. The warning is we gotta learn a little patience. Take these two spells at the same time. Fight, which I don't know how we're trying to cross these towers. Stalker, really close. But anyway, we get into a fight with Minotauros. But it's Wendigo. Tank fight him normally and not absorbs holy. But good thing it was on the first one of those annoying fights. Because he's already at full health. He can't heal past full, right? Which one's the real one? Yeah, Kara apparently still has Night Sword's magic. He blazes. I'm assuming I have Chicken Knife on. You don't want that, so butt still. But yeah, we got to get rid of. Charm. The Excalibur in her right hand, or else keep healing this guy. So, yeah, at least one of my really good physical attackers is now Charmed. Chicken knifing still. My brain is broken, guys. It's been like probably a week or two since I actually played. This is what we call bad. Recorded, so I'm kind of lightning, so it didn't knock him out of Charm. I just throw on the defender because I just got it. I'm going to recently, so it's swap over to a relatively powerful weapon in my whack. I'm not quite sure. Oh, leather shoes. Without destroying them. I don't know why I whacked Lena, because Buttock is the one who's scary. This guy does hit pretty hard, so we're just keeping our health up. Yeah, and he just wiped and schmacking him. Who's ever lost a Wendigo? Ouch. Alright, so now I gotta do this smart. I can't be stupid again. Throwing potions. I mean, like, I'm pretty sure if, like, Kara just, like, kept attacking, we would have burnt him down before he really could have killed anybody, but I get nervous. It's just a long fight where you have to single target everybody can heal, and it's just a big pain in the ass. The magic of strength. See its power. I get lucky a few times where I just happen to guess correctly which one it was. That's one down. And we get the magic hold. Even attacking with Ferris' go to the other side. Rod. Quick, grab before tower explodes. Trying to poke out the correct make sure I have a wall ring. Yeah, this fight takes forever, but this next guy. Don't make that mistake again. I don't imagine on the magic side with magic. The enemy has magic. I just single target. It's all reflectable. Suss him out. So beat him up. This fight takes gimmick. When I did my previous Four Job Fiesta, I had Mystic Knight, and we just silent sworded him and just whacked him to death. Because like if you whack him with a physical tech, otherwise he just resets the battle and you go back to square one. But yeah, we don't have that. And because he's heavy, silence doesn't last very long on him. So like we could be casting mute or whatever on him, but it wouldn't matter. So in this case, we're just going to blast him with magic, and then he'll blast himself with magic. And yeah, you'd think it would do more damage, because like he should be omniscient, the hyper powerful man, but his magic bonus apparently isn't as good as ours. So our spells of equivalent level seem to do more damage to him than ours do more damage to him than his do. So maybe he's just a weakling guy. But nothing too special. We're just going to reflect his fire and then hit him with our own fire. How do you like them fires? Oh, flare. And he kills himself. No problem. So now we have flare, which is great, even though it's very expensive, so do not cast without gold pin. And the tower disappears and exposes the launch pad here. Better go down there and see what's happening, because Sid's been trapped under here for a while, according to Mid. So, yeah, there he is. Has he been stuck on that cog the whole time? Like, how many, like, days or months we've been doing this? I don't know. So, yeah, get that dagger. More weapons we don't need. And now we can go to the sunken tower of Walrus Walls. We're only down here for one reason, and that's to just go get Mimic. Even though we don't have to, we can't use Mimic. But I don't know. I feel some kind of weird completionist thing where I need to grab all this crap. Don't know why, but we waste some time down here just staring at Gogo. Gogo is one of my favorite characters in Final Fantasy VI, by the way. Just because he's very useful. I know he's kind of boring as like a character itself, but like, man, you can't argue with the utility of a good Mimic. Alright, now we're going to the ocean and going down to the sea trench. This is like the worst dungeon for me in my party comp. That's just because like the damaging floors, like everything's undead, and it's all really gross. But hey, more gargoyles, those are easy. Once again, they absorb holy. Quit being stupid. Every time I hit the gargoyle with something that it absorbs, I just can't learn. I'm immune to learning. I can use flare now, and I'm pretty sure Ferris has the gold pin on. I hope she does. Jesus. Yeah, just throw a throw a scroll, Cryle. Oh, jeez. Not gonna make that mistake twice. Well, why are we having trouble against gargoyles? Yeah, flaring it again would be a big waste of magic. Yeah, just blast it. It's fine. But yeah, this place sucks butt. I don't have float because I don't have a time mage, and I don't have any way to confuse like gale cats or whatever. So I just take shit tons of damage walking over these floors. It sucks. Better use up all my freaking potions. Jesus H fuck. Eventually I make it through like the puzzle switches and I get to where the tablet lies down here in basement 7. And I run into the 3 little pigs. I had it in my mind I would just fight these guys normally, and then in a recording that is lost of time, I died horribly to them. So I said screw it and decided to just magic lamp them. They are all vulnerable to Odin's one-hit kill ability. So I decided to stop screwing around with them and just cheese them like everyone else does who does this fight. Nobody fights these guys normally. They just hit him with Odin and just cut him in half because it's very effective. Why would you not do that? Because, I don't know, maybe you're a stronger man in your heart than I, but I'm very weak and these guys are very dead. It's also very convenient that just downstairs is a place to refill your magic lamp. But first we'll grab this and learn Medio as well, because we don't need that. Shoop, refilled. Get more tablet weapons. I don't need any of these, but you know, yeah. Next stop is History Falls, and more gargoyles. Once more, will I hit them with Excalibur? That's the question. Will I heal them out the bat? Because I'm very good at that. Chicken knife. All good. Ninja attack. No problem. 1 damage. I might have Excalibur on their offhand. I might have screwed that up. And bam! Excalibur healed them. What is wrong with me? I'm a special boy. And I've decided to fight a Tonberry, too. You don't have to fight Tonberries. They're very strong. But they give good rewards, too. Like, they dropped something that it wasn't anything good that he dropped. It was like, I don't know, some crap. And it stole a plumed hat. That doesn't matter. But, like, man, these guys are just HP sponges. Like, going full burn. I stole a second plumed hat. Each of his phases has a different plumed hat. You can steal infinite plumed hats from Tonberries. Oh, wow. That's like a money-making scheme we never even thought of. First hearing it here. Infinite plumed hats from Tonberries. You too could become wealthy, a wealthy hatter. Return the slab, says the monster who appears from the void. Oh no, he's gonna stop us until he gets eaten by Leviathan. And then we decide, well, we're gonna eat Leviathan because we're hungry for sushi or something. Some kind of fish meal. I don't remember equipping coral rings or anything for this. Nice captured elixir right off the bat. Entangle fails. Yeah, this guy turned out to be absolutely nothing. We bolt him to oblivion, and he barely puts up a fight. I thought Leviathan was supposed to be really strong, but in this case, he just keeps trying to entangle me, and it doesn't do anything. Wastes his tail on Lena, who has the Mirage Vest, so she didn't get hit. And yeah, he doesn't do nothing. We just blow him up, and he dies. It's kind of like, once again, a big, delicious nothing burger. Even though, like, we struggle against some fights, but, like, scary Leviathan, who's so scary that some runs just avoid him entirely. No problem. We got this. No big deal. Even though he's got really good evasion, apparently. We're missing a lot of physical attacks. Oof. Okay, finally. Okay, he did some damage. We didn't shut him out completely. There you go. Leviathan, you did a little bit of work, bud. Good work. Crowd blocks the tidal wave with the Aegis shield. There you go. Good job, bud. You did all right. Thanks for the 20 ABP. Yay, another summon we're not gonna use. Oh man. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, got the bell. Oh, Death Soul. Now, revenge fight. Even though Ferris starts dead. We're just gonna go ahead and get our little revenge on this fella. You know, the one good thing about having Knight as a black mage is I have equipped shields on Kara. Kryl? So yeah, she equips an Aegis shield for the rest of the whole run, just to block big magic attacks, and it saves our bacon many times. But we're not afraid of Death Soul anymore. We're mighty men. We're young and are in our prime, even though I keep missing with the Excalibur. That's sad. The one big sword to take him down. There it goes. See? Excalibur the crap out of him. Alright, flying now. We're ready for the clefted dimension. Getting sucked into the hole. This place is, of course, a big pain in the butt. But, yeah, I didn't have that much trouble traversing it. Oh, we get harried by all the X-Death monsters. Who's that pink guy? Who's the pink guy? I don't remember pink guy. So we touch the tree hole and it makes a cave, and then a little person comes out. Callista Fairy. She's just like, take a peaceful rest in the forest forever, and then attacks us. This is one of those fights where, I don't know, I don't have any trouble with her. I don't think she's ever given me any real grief. We just kind of hit her with swords until she falls over. I'm so impatient that I hit her with a rod from Kara for no reason. I don't know why. But, like, yeah, she's just responding for all the physical attacks with Drain, and it doesn't really do enough to counteract how much damage we're hitting her for. Not cool that she put ult on Ferris. I don't have a good way to reverse that. So Ferris is going to slowly bleed stats until the end of the battle, which kind of sucks butt. But here, boom, flare. Big damage. Perfect. But keep hitting her and keep getting drained, but it's like, yeah, the drain will never outpace our damage, so it's kind of like, I don't know how they tune the boss. Maybe I'm over-tuned or whatever. Okay, so she throws a reflect up here, and I just throw a shuriken because my damage is fading, and then because she has a reflect up, I'll take a turn to heal with Kara, and wait for her next thing. So, oh, she tries to wall herself again, and puts a wall on Lena. Okay, so now I've got a perfect thing to reflect off of, but it doesn't matter because we beat her to death. My next stop would have been probably to flare Lena and bounce it off, but I didn't have to. I'm going to avoid this guy. No thanks, demon. Not today, Satan. And through this little thing, a little bit of library. I like books, but this book is kind of evil. Oh, that's the pink guy. It's a panda. I don't even... I look at this guy so little and think about him absolutely never that I didn't think that panda was the little pink man. Anyway, Fire 3. I'll see you later, bud. Yeah. Have fun being dead. I thought that would have killed him in one hit. Oh, magic hammered Ferris who doesn't use MP. Very smart. If the AI could think, like, logically, it'd be a lot more dangerous, but it can't because it's just a dumb robot. It's also a 30-year-old game. Maybe it's not the greatest programming ever. But, yeah, okay, he's dead. Burning books is not good, kids. So, yeah, I get into the castle, and I'm like, oh, Iron Giant. I know these things give really good XP and ABP awards, so I'll just beat him up. And then he absolutely slaughters my entire team. And all of a sudden, I'm in this position where I'm, like, absolutely panicking. So I don't know why I keep trying to fight and kill him. Now Ferris is confused. Ferris kills herself. I haven't saved in a while. Okay, block the rocket punch with the Aegis shield. Absolute reversal save. Yeah, and just use the Wonder Rod. We're getting out of here. We're gonna reset and take this fight more seriously. As usual, me trying to fast forward through the game and get to the end caused me to get absolutely smashed. Iron Helmet. I don't think that's very good. But it makes sense because he's an Iron Giant. So yeah, we're going to fight him for real now. Game in normal speed. Make sure I don't get absolutely murdered. Although I think he still does kick the shit out of me. Buttock is in low HP state already. We are burning potions, landing flares. Yeah, these things are tough. And I shouldn't have taken him lightly. Oh yeah, I must have bought like 99 high potions before I came in here. Smart. Finally using money for good things. Nice. Swing down was avoided by the Mirage jacket there. Mirage vest. So, yeah, and he wasted another one on Ferris. See, like, sometimes the RNG is just on my side. Other times, it blows. Ferris is dead. Put up a counter. Alright, we got it. So, unfortunately, Ferris didn't get the 3,000 XP, but, yeah, okay. So, yeah, so we tell this guy that we were carrying the crystals, and, we opened your jail cell, bro. Why are you fighting me? Kind of an annoying dude. He's a blue magic user. He has got a blue magic name that I can't remember. But in this version, he's called Apocalypse. And we're going to explode him. He's already half the buttocks level with Dark Spark. So that kind of sucks. But he's not our only damage dealer at this point. And can we kill him before Doom goes off on Lena? That's the real question. And we should. He's not exactly the strongest boss in the universe. And he's optional as well. He's just guarding a save point that we're going to want to use. Because I like to save. I'm a very nervous boy. So anytime I can create a little bit of safety net for me and all the mistakes I made for going too fast, yeah, totally worth it. Alright, we're trying to open this jail cell to save this poor woman. And the Beholder comes and attacks us. It's Catastrophe. Catastrophe likes to use Quake, and I have no float. So we're going to get Earth Shakered. We have no choice in this. So we're just going to burn him down the best way we can. That's all we can do. Like, he probably has some vulnerabilities. I don't know them. I'm not an intelligent man. Yeah, that's going to hurt. Probably could have hurt more, but, you know, we all survived it, so we're at least over that minimum HP threshold to not get completely freaking rankled by this guy. This is the run, I think, where I was the lowest level at the end of the run than I have been in any of my others. Like, normally, I guess I grind a lot more. But in this case, this is pretty minimal for me. Like, I know people who do challenge runs can beat the game at level 1, but I'm not that guy. I'm not very smart. But this dude hardly posed a challenge. Like, he hit us pretty hard with Earthshaker. But that was it, and it was otherwise pretty easy. Oh, we get a little smoochy. That's pretty hot. So, making our way through the castle, we're up in the throne room, and using a thing called metagaming, I know I'm going to need to be frogged for this. I mean, I can unfrog myself later, but I'm going to get frogged right off the bat in the next fight. So we pre-frog because metagaming is a thing. Oh, I got knocked back to the chair. Oh, it's that lady. Wait, oh no, it's a man, baby. Yeah. And this is another one of those fights where it's not totally awful, but hey, check that out. Light Staff. So I don't want to steal a Light Staff. I want to steal another Aegis Shield. So I have a second one, because I missed the one in the Forest of Moor, because I'm stupid. But, yeah, so, let's go back and Wonder Rod it. What am I doing? I can't. I'm so uncoordinated. But yeah. Wonder Rod, reset the fight, try it again. Capture. Aegis Shield as a frog. Alright, so yeah, we're definitely going with this one. That's his rare steel, so that worked out really well. Hardly had to screw around at all. I like it when I don't have to purposely grind my face into the soil to get the things I want and or need from a fight or an encounter or whatever. So, perfect. And otherwise, he's a really easy fight. What isn't an easy fight is freaking Twintania, who, yeah, very scary. Another one of those fights with a timer before he just explodes you. Hey, I stole a flame shield, though. That's cool. Yeah. So, yeah, I got the Aegis Shield on Lena, who blocks the Tidal Wave, which is really cool. I do know that he has a water weakness, so there's a part of me that wants to throw water scrolls, and that... in my head is like, oh, well, let's exploit his weakness. But it just, they don't do enough damage. Yeah. Speaking of not enough damage or too much damage, we're dead. Alright, so had a little bit of a think about it. We're gonna, yeah, I want to try that throw method. Because like I said, I do know he has a water weakness. And like maybe using Leviathan on the magic lamp might be a good idea, but I don't do that because I'm stupid. Yeah, so equip a coral ring, trying to absorb the tidal wave, and then I'll use throw. Throw. It doesn't make sense for me to use throw on Lena, like, in retrospect, because he also has a weakness to Holy, and she'll do 3 times the damage swinging Excalibur as she will throwing water scrolls. It's just, at this point, like, I'm just spitballing. This is like me trying to unscrew myself because I'm in a bad spot. And I'm thinking, I got 2 Aegis Shields, I got 2 Coil Rings. We will hopefully high roll, block, and absorb the tidal wave. And then that way, we won't die. So, try again. Yeah, throwing water scrolls. And, like, yeah, if I swung at him with a sword, I'd do, like, 3 grand. So, yeah, it's, like, half damage for Lena to throw a water scroll. And then we get snowstormed. Yeah, thankfully, Cryo blocked it, but Lena did not. And it's also not water, because it's ice, so everybody else didn't absorb it, they just took damage. So it's already not going great. Especially with Lena being dead. And, like, water scroll... Yeah, 1500, that's not great damage. The only good thing right now is that we're absorbing the tidal waves, but nothing else. It's like we're just relying on the rolls being on our side, which they very rarely are. I don't know why I have, like, such abysmally bad luck, but, like, yeah, spent all that time reviving Lena, and she's dead again. Perfect. Now our brains are getting sucked out. It's just I mean, it's like, what, the 3rd to last enemy in the game? So of course it's got to be a difficult fight. But there's also, like, as we're doing this and getting our shit rocked, like, sure, we're getting healed by the tidal wave, but he's counting down to using Giga Flare. And Giga Flare will end us. So at this point we're like, okay, we're just healing, so let's just hit him with water scrolls. And then, yeah, we don't kill him in time, so he just Giga Flares us, we die. Alright, run it back. We're going to do it again. I'm pretty much using the same setup here. I just feel like if I get good rolls, that I could defeat him. If he doesn't just mash the shit out of me, it'll be okay. No blocks with the Aegis Shield, which kind of sucks butt. And then he just smashes Lena in the mouth. Water scrolls, I mean, I don't know why. I used water scrolls last time and they didn't do nearly enough damage. But this time I feel like if I just race him to the finish and speed it up the game, I could just do it. I could just work it out. But, like, without having haste on Ferris and Butts, it's just, I'm not going fast enough. And he's going to keep hitting me with these spells that are just kicking my butt. Yeah, there it goes. Mega Flare. We're all dead again. Alright. One more. We're going to do it again. Run it back. The strategy is my go-to strategy. Well, we survived a Mega Flare, and it didn't hit Kara at all, which is really cool. Blocked the snowstorm, but everybody else is getting their shit pushed in. Mega Flare. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, we need to do something different. So I figured a lot of these spells are reflectable, so maybe doing wall rings is the play. I'm running out of ideas here. Obviously, you've watched me die several times. What I was doing before wasn't working, so we gotta do something different. Is it the right answer? I don't know, man. I'm just a guy. A desperate man trying desperate tactics. Yeah. Do it again. Alright, so now we'll all have Reflect on. Oh, Atomic Ray bounces right off. See, we're already off a good start. We're up 1100 damage. That would have just rocked my whole squad. Tidal Wave still hurts like shit, but didn't hit Kara, which is pretty nice. I don't know why it just randomly misses. There's a whole bunch of, like, gaming percentage calculations. Like, I didn't learn until now that if you use an item on an enemy like a Phoenix Down, it has an innate miss chance. I did not know that. So that happened earlier. Block the tidal wave with a shield. Ferris is freaking dead. Another block. Lena is just tanking everything with the Aegis shield. Reflect the Mega Flare. See, that's what I wanted, man. Mega Flare the shit out of yourself, please. Yes, the Excalibur does like 3,000 damage. I don't know why I don't do that every time. Mind Blast yourself, yes. Yeah. And yeah, Chicken Knife does 1,000 more damage than the freaking Water Scroll. Like, why didn't I just do that the whole time? Oh, and I'm fucking dying again. Oh, God. Wake up, Kara. A Giga Block with the Aegis Shield again. Double Aegis Shield block with Wind Slash. Holy shit. Get the flare off. Hit with Excalibur. Ugh. Now we're just racing again. This always happens. I get a little desperate. And I start speeding the game up. And he's charging up Giga Flare. Fuck. Alright, alright. I didn't save after I re-equipped myself, so I have to do it again. Oh yeah, no more throw. We're going to go ahead and give me preemptive and try to no, capture. I thought I was going to preemptive that one. But yeah, no more throwing. Throwing doesn't freaking work. We made that mistake. There you go. I used preemptive on Lena for whatever reason. But yeah, no more throwing. We're not going to do that. We're going to just fight this bastard like normal. And but with the wall rings. Yeah, maybe I should have equipment on my guys. That would be a smart move. I don't think very hard, boys. My brain don't work. It's been a long run. Real Excalibur. Put that Aegis shield on, thank you. And the wall ring. Alright, alright, alright. So now you can see all my builds here. Now you know all my secret sauce, my equipment. Once again. Alright. This guy's giving me the most trouble of everybody in the game. But immediately double counters himself with Mega Flare, which is just beautiful. Can't ask for more than that. So we're already way up, like 5,000 damage up. And like at the very beginning of the, like, we didn't have to do anything. He just did it to himself. What more do you want? So this is like, yeah, Mega Flare yourself again. This is give me the vibes. Got the good vibes. I don't know why I was throwing Water Scrolls. Like, my actual attacks do way more damage. I told you, I don't think very hard. Even Ferris, using 2 weapons, does way more damage than a thrown Water Scroll. I don't know, man. I'm kind of stupid. Keep it up. 4,000 damage. Dang. Does Twintania have, like, a secondary state? Where, oh, I attacked with a chicken knife and tried to run. That's so bad. But, Mega Flare themselves. Get swung at. Flare him. Flare him. Mega Flare. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, shit. It finally worked. Even though I tried to run away with the chicken knife because I'm a freaking moron. Can't argue with the results. Oh, Tinkerbell. Alright, get out of here. Give me the stairway to heaven, or the void, I guess. Alright, we're out of here. Teleport up to the void. And, yeah, I'm actually getting the pinwheels, because the Fuma Shurikens are very... Fuck no. Very useful, because I have a ninja, and I can throw things. Hey, it's my buddy Gilgamesh. I know I don't have to attack him, I just did. I should have stolen from him, and I don't think I did. Because it's like this is where you get the Genji armor, I think. But I don't think I stole it. I'm stupid. Steal him. Yeah, the monsters are scary. Yeah, I didn't steal in time, I don't think. But we let him go. Ugh, I miss Gilgamesh already. I also missed the steal because I didn't do it in time. Bye, buddy. Alright, up to Necrophobe. Once again, you see I'm already, like, high speeding through the game. I shouldn't do that. This guy actually has, like, scary things going on. So we gotta focus these little dudes down. Bouncing a flare off myself. Hoping it hits one of his little bits. And it did, which is nice. Alright, one down. Alright, he's bouncing flares now. That's bad. Ouch. 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 So yeah, Ferris dies. Nothing good. Nothing good happening here. Still a high potion, that's pretty sweet. Here comes the fire 3. Ugh! Didn't do that much damage, thankfully. Enough to kill Buttock, but, you know. That's nothing new. He dies all the time. Not as much as Ferris, though, because check it out. Ferris is dead. Add another number to the counter that doesn't exist. I'm not adding a counter, I'm sorry. Fortunately, I bounced a flare into Necrophobe, which doesn't do dick, because he's got barriers up. And now Lena's alone, which is really bad. Because you know the moment I start trying to revive people, they're going to start bouncing fire 3s onto him, and he's fucking dead. This is how it's going to go. I'm going to keep trying to use Phoenix Downs, and he's going to immediately get killed. Ugh. Yeah, we're dead. Try that again. Run it back. Run it back. Alright, got a high potion off the bat. It's always nice. Yeah, with these 4 barriers, I can defeat me. If I don't screw it up, I will, I guess. Bounce a flare. Actually hits a guy I wanted to hit, which is nice. And got 1 down. Here comes more flares. Ouch. Holy. Oh, didn't do anything. Blocked with the Aegis Shield. And Buttock is dead. 2 down. So we're back to where we were last time with 2 down and 2 to go. But I have 3 party members alive. So that's pretty cool. Throw some heals out. And, like, do I bother flaring or do I heal more? See? That's the idea. Like, once we, like, yeah, there's, like, a diminishing return, or actually, like, yeah, not diminishing return. What's the opposite of that? It's more beneficial to defeat more of the barriers, because, like, the more of them are up, the more dangerous they are, right? Like, whittling them down is how you survive this encounter. If you leave them all alive, they'll just holy and flare you to death, which sucks ass. Kind of like this. Ouch. But she'll survive that. Ouch. I wish I could use holy, but I can't. Knock these guys out. So they're on the back, so they're not taking as much physical damage, and so, like, unless I reflect cast spells on them, it's like difficult to knock them down just because they have that defense from being in the back row. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know. But yeah, 3 of my party members are within flare and or holy death range, so we gotta fix that before we get murdered. See how many, like, high potions I'm down to? Like, I've used so much, like, so many resources getting to this point. Yeah, I've used almost half of them already. And I'm not even done. I mean, I guess this is the second to last encounter. So, like, I don't really need them anymore, ideally, because I mean, against X-Death, I'll be using elixirs. Like, there's no reason to conserve them anymore. Oh, Jesus, will this frickin' thing die? I have a 50% chance if I want to bounce a flare, but I don't bother doing that again. There it goes. Okay, so he's naked now. We can actually hit him. My invincible barrier. Have a choice of taste of my real power. And we're blind. Like, my least favorite status effects. Jesus Christ. Alright, so we can just rip into him now. Ouch. Holy shit. I didn't realize he attacked that hard. Yeah, no, he has no magical immunities, so just blast with magic. It's fine. You don't need to be able to see to hit somebody with crazy magic, but he is freaking powerful, dude. I'm holding out for a hero here, really, what's happening. I'm holding out for a hero to the end of the night. Bonnie Tyler just passed away, so that's really sad now that I'm thinking about it. But wow, we're getting our shit rocked by this guy. Holy crap. After fighting tooth and nail to get to this point, he is, like, destroying our asses. Double block by Lena, thank God. Equip shield, Aegis Shield is the GOAT once more. And now we're just racing. I have this terrible habit of just trying to damage DPS race people. Blocked by Lena, thank God. And Ferris is dead. Add it to the counter. Oh. It's really I'm blind. Why am I attacking with Butts? Oh, geez, parry, and Butts is dead. Ugh. Blast him. Our hero. Gilgamesh. Just in time, too. Phew, I made it. If I go home right now, I'll remain in history, remembered as a coward. Oh, as a weakling. Kind of the same thing. Blabbermouth. I mean, yeah, it's fair. I'll get rid of you first. You're pretty good. You can even defeat the great Gilgamesh. And then he turns and starts fighting him and saving our ass, really. Kara. Kryl. Your grandfather, he was a strong man. Ferris, go fall in love and you be more feminine. Not very progressive, bro. Lena, never forget your love for animals. And Buddock, I would like the one-on-one battle with you. We could have been great friends, man. It's weird that, like, you say Lena has the love for animals, but, like, Carl literally talks to them. And then he explodes himself. Saves us. And now, yes, he reverts to his actual form, true form of tree. X-Death is an evil tree. We need some herbicide. Somebody call Roundup. And he voids us. But luckily we have Dream Dads and Grandpas and Wolfmen and Zezas to save us. Thanks, Dream Dad, Wolfmen, Zezas. And another dad. They all come to give us the power to defeat the evil tree. And, yeah, no, we're just getting right into it. Stole Phoenix down. I don't know what else you can steal from him. Now, like, this is a fight where you want to have all of your, Aegis shields because he likes to petrify. Or maybe some ribbons because he likes to petrify. And I only have 2 of the shields. And, yeah, not really my strongest party comp going into this fight. But, you know, this is the lowest level I've ever engaged X-Death as. And seeing as I have completed this run without any additional grinding from this point, it is possible. We're going to see it. Ferris gets absolutely hammered. That's the theme of the run. Ferris is dead. Yeah, we're just trying to cut down the tree. We are lumberjacks right now. Oh, yeah, there you go. White hole. And she is petrified. Because Ferris is the knight right now. Ferris has the shield. So, wait, no, is Kryl the knight? Who's the knight? Kryl should have a Aegis shield then. How'd she get petrified? I don't know, man. Never mind. Ugh, this guy's just like status ailment master. But yeah, I'm like throwing elixirs now because there's no point saving him. We gotta burn through this fight and survive. So, elixirs it is. I especially want to use them for Lena because she needs magic regen and like elixirs just aren't enough, bro. We need elixirs, ethers. But yeah, we knocked down the tree and then he gets sucked into the void, and then comes back. You know, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. We struck him down, but he returned more powerful than you can imagine. As like a giant pile of man, some kind of man beast mountain thing. Just shakes his way out here, and yeah, this thing is spoopy. But there are 2 weaknesses inside this man mountain. One is the bottom left can be killed by instant death, so we are going to need to magic lamp this bastard. I am fairly certain. Yes, okay, so I had set up so Odin would be immediately used. So the bottom left part of him has immediately died, which is great. I don't have to worry about it. Now, the bottom right is vulnerable to break. So, if we keep using the magic lamp, we'll eventually get to Shot, and he will petrify. But I don't know if I do that. I'm pretty sure I just break it with a spell. Yeah, boom. And that part is dead immediately. So, half of him is already dead within those 2 moves. Oh god, Ferris is dead again. Add 1 to the counter. If I knew how to make counters, I probably would have one, but I don't. I don't know how to do that. I'm not a video editor. If you'd like to video edit my long rambling videos, please send me an email at the email store at google.com. I don't know, man. But, yeah. Ouch. This is just like a whole bunch of ouch. I'm constantly getting hit. But I figured I'm going to use the magic lamp until I get Reflect and Golem. I want Golem most of all because that will absorb a lot of the... Not a lot, but enough of the physical attacks to where it'll give me some longevity I otherwise wouldn't have as we chug elixirs down. I hope those are tasty because, like, man, we are consuming them. Can you imagine if they, like, tasted like poo? It'd be awful. You'd still drink them because they're very effective, but it'd be like torture. It'd be awful. Just popping flares. And I do know when you get down to one of the 4 sections, he'll just start using the awful spells that like all of them can do, and he'll start just rocking your shit. So I'm trying to spread the damage around between the 2 remaining sections. Ouch, Grand Cross. Okay, it just muted Kara, who has no magic. That's pretty damn good as far as a Grand Cross goes, because who knows, I could get zombie the shit out of you or whatever. It's not a very fun ability to get smacked with. So we're doing okay. Don't I have pinwheels? Don't I have Fuma Shurikens in here somewhere? Yes, there they are. 3 of them. You better use them. Nowhere else to use them at. Just throw what you got. Oh god, 1-shot cryo. That's crazy. Alright, bring her back. 36 Phoenix Downs, might as well use them. 13 elixirs, though. Wow. Yeah, we really went through all the items. Maybe I shouldn't have used them all on those magic lamps in the Phoenix Tower. Or I could have, if I wanted to, I could have ground some more. Magic lamp. Okay, we got Reflect out now. I don't know if that's going to help at all. I don't think it does in any meaningful way. You keep chugging elixirs, kid. Hopefully they're not alcoholic. That'd be quite the bad thing. More flares, more pinwheels. That's the last of the pinwheels. So I have nothing really crazy to throw. Yeah, Demon Eye won't do anything because we already petrified that one side. Wow, 1 shot, 1 death. Killed butts again. Yeah, better get him with a frickin'... I thought I was in the throw menu, so yeah, better get him with elixir. 10 to go after this one. Holy crap. More flare. Right, gonna magic lamp again because, you know, we want Earth Wall. Perfect. That'll save us a little bit of grief from those hard physicals. Yeah, vacuum wave. Yeah, thanks Golem for blocking that. Holy shit. All right, now we can throw some other stuff. Yeah, why don't we throw some of these weapons we don't need anymore? I mean, we're never gonna need a trident or a holy lance. Might as well use that kind of stuff. Rune axe, yeah, throw it. Who cares? I'm like thinking really hard. Like, what do I throw? Regular shuriken? Nah, lance them. Yeah. Legendary weapons? Who cares? Just throw them at X-Step. You'll legendarily be dead at the end of it. Alright, Grand Cross. Olded Cryo, which kind of sucks. And Doomed Ferris, or Condemned. So, Ferris is going to die. What else is new? Why can't you just spell me and get rid of my old? Yeah, old is kind of shit because, like, it, especially in a fight like this, it permanently reduces your stats. So, like, you're screwed. Yeah, throw Excalibur. It's great that as a thrown weapon, it does... Oh, Lena is berserked? Oh, shit, Lena's berserked. Oh, shit. That's not great. Throw the Mazamune. That didn't do a lot of damage either. Now I'm kind of panicking because now Lena's berserked. And, like, everybody's so strong, I'm going to beat the absolute piss out of her if I try to, like, hit her. Unless I hit her with the Excalibur, which I just threw. Oh, Jesus. Throw the Rune Axe. Oh, no. Why is everything going tits up all of a sudden? Couldn't steal. Yeah. Ugh. Cryo's damage is down to 1,000 for both hits. Throw the Earth Hammer. Hit him. Almagest. Blech. I'm surprised we survived it. I mean, Lena didn't survive, but then again, it's a good thing that Lena didn't survive, because when she revives, she'll no longer be berserk. So, that kind of solved that little problem for me. 10 elixirs, down to 9. Shit. Toss some healing around. Yeah, your damage potential is low. I think we're down to just that one part. That's why it's getting down to the limit here. Throw the Assassin Dagger. Get him! Hit him with Flare. Get him! What? Oh. Oh, he dead. With 5 seconds left on the Ferris timer. With Cryo turned to an adult old person. long before her time. We defeated Neo X-Death. First try. I didn't have to reload, I didn't have to grind, didn't have to do nothing. First try, I beat Neo X-Death. So, shit. Hey, this has been a really long video, and I want to thank you for watching it to this point. I don't know why you've watched this long. You must really like me, like, outside of this video, or you're really into watching somebody suffer through Final Fantasy runs, and not know what they're doing or not know what to say. But I really appreciate you being here. This has been quite the journey for me. I don't normally do stuff like this. It's been a long time since I did anything video-wise, so I'm really grateful that you're here and having listened to me ramble for hours on end about a game I haven't played very much. I might do another 4 Job Fiesta run using the cursed iOS port, because my buddy bought that for me and he recently passed away, so I might do that one next. Another 4 Job Fiesta using the cursed Steam version that they don't even sell it anymore, it's so bad. That'd be fun. If you want to see that, stick around. I might do a video for that too. Maybe not like this. Maybe more of a boss rush kind of thing, because this took a long time. I don't have a lot of time. But once again, thank you for watching. You've been great. I've been kind of dumb, but I really appreciate you, and thanks for coming along. Bye-bye. Subscribe, I guess. Maybe.